New
Happy
Year!
New Year!
Welcome back to Fate's End, a homebrew Dungeons & Dragons game driven by fate. I will be your tale weaver for the evening. First of all, let's get into our announcements. First, we want to shout out Tabletop Audio at tabletopaudio.com for the ambiance and music we use from time to time. All of this audio is amazing and completely free to use in your own games, but please consider supporting Tim. I will silence my phone. Shame on me. On Patreon, so he can continue to make amazing sound sets. We currently support him and encourage you to do so as well. We will put a link to his website in chat. We also want to shout out Joint Chiropractic. With all the stress of fighting monsters, even adventurers need adjustments. To keep the magic flowing, visit one of the Joint Chiropractic's 700 nationwide clinics, where they aim to provide affordable and convenient chiropractic care to all communities. Answer the call to adventure and get your first examination, consultation, and adjustment for only $29. We also want to shout out our partner, Nine Realms Gaming. They create top-notch gaming accessories from the finest woods this realm has to offer. You can visit ninerealmsgaming.com and use our exclusive partner code LIAR10 to get 10% off. And of course, Mithril Armory. They create unique tabletop RPG items for everyone to enjoy on their adventures. You can grab their 1020, which my cast will show up on screen for me, and D&D graphic tees on their website now at mithrilarmory.com. We also want to shout out
And we have one more giveaway tonight.
Oh, we have one more giveaway?
We have one more dice scroll to give away, because I think this is our fourth one. We have 4 to give out. Yes. Yes, and next week we're doing dice. We're giving away dice.
I will get that going during the intro, as it is taking a gargantuan amount of time to load for some reason. So yes, we're doing a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a dice scroll from the amazing Mithril Armory. It is a leather dice scroll, I believe, and we're very excited. So stick around for that. Shout out to Sirenscape for the ambient sounds and music that we use their online player on stream as well from time to time. And of course, if you haven't grabbed it, Stargazer's Guide to Auroria is live on our website at inkandlyre.com and on DriveThruRPG. There you can also grab Astral character sheets, NPC star charts, and our Astral Game Master suite that includes an initiative tracker, magic item maker, and printable condition markers. So go check that out now. And if you are just joining us tonight, you can also catch up on all of our episodes on YouTube, and they are also in podcast format. I think that's it. Oh, one more thing. We will not be having, because I know some people go to, because I know time differences and stuff. Just a reminder, or just letting everyone know, we will not be having an episode of Fate's End next Monday, because we're going to have 2 people out, and obviously we're approaching fighting another 7, and we want to make sure that everyone is there for that. So, no Fate's End.
Neither of the primary healers are going to be there for the 7 fight. You can all just die.
I think Daniel and I instead might fill that time slot by starting to play A Way Out together. Check our social medias. We'll let you know to confirm that as soon as possible. Outside of that, there is no recap tonight, but I will be recapping you with my beautiful voice. So the time has come. Let us draw our cards for tonight's episode of Fate's End.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and welcome back. So, just letting everyone know, the giveaway is live. If you would like to enter, you do have to be watching on Twitch. You need to follow us, and then all you have to do is follow us, and then use command loot or command ticket in chat, which is !loot or !ticket, and you'll see a little confirmation chat from our bot that'll let you know that you have been entered. We're going to be pulling the giveaway winner at the end of our break. So stick around for that and make sure to enter. There'll be a little reminder in chat as well from our little timer bot to let you know to enter if you haven't had the chance. But other than that, let's get dangerous. Alrighty.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing
Playing
Duck.
in the next game.
Get dangerous. Oh, that's probably copyrighted, so I probably shouldn't be saying that.
No one heard it. Nobody
No one
heard it.
heard
Just
it.
5 seconds, I think.
How would they know?
How are they?
I think Darkwing Duck's in the public domain.
No, we're not that old, Daniel.
Not
That's the
even close.
90s.
Not even close.
Jesus, I'm not that old.
But what if it was?
All right. So, to recap last episode, you all took our dear Calvin J. Furbach, the Tabaxi. You rescued him from a swarm and horde of demons and devils, and you brought him back to Sable. You all decided to go shopping. You met Pogs, the little goblin, and discovered her shop, Pogs Baubles. Ludin finally got to speak Goblin for the first time, which was just the highlight for him. You also had a couple conversations between each other. Esperise and Finali, you opened up the very dark and evil book that had belonged to the Queen of Hags, and as you were doing so, before you were able to open it up, this book had essentially made a bargain. And you accepted that bargain. And in doing so, you were able to open the book.
I just want to say, calling the book a dark and evil book is really judging a book by its cover. I think there's room for growth in all of us.
I mean, when
What
the
do you
cover is made of
think?
flesh and eyeballs, I
What do
feel
you-
like
What do you think, chat?
And before we all die, I would also like to point out this time it actually was not my fault. I know that's hard to. Because somebody in chat was like, Finn never learns. And I'm like, it wasn't me.
Esperance is so charismatic that even when she's actively making a blood pact with an evil book, people are like, God, Finn, why are you doing this?
Why are you a dumbass? Like, okay, yes, he's.
This is
I
Finn's fault.
think it's hilarious that Finn is just automatically associated with, like, bad things
Very
that are
bad
happening.
decisions.
It's just like everyone calls, like, or most people call tissues just Kleenex. You're just like, you just do.
You're really finning it right now. Making a deal with an evil book. You're really
you're
finning
really
it right now.
funning it right now, man.
Yeah.
But yes, so you opened, it asked to prick your finger, which you did. You opened the book, and you found that this book was filled with varying languages and symbols, which you had no idea. And you turned a few pages, and you found a very disturbing contoured illustration of yourself. But instead of the bright and airy smile that you typically don, it was an unsettling smirk. And crowned, floating around your head, eyes, just like the mother of hags. An omen of an unfortunate future. You close the book, and in doing so, you were able to read the cover as the words were able to form right before your eyes. And your eyes themselves began to feel and sense things that the cover itself was able to sense. So we'll see where that goes. You all continued returning to Death's Door, dive bombing into the cavern and chasm, past all the demons camped above on the outside of the canyons. And you went into the labyrinth. You found a chamber filled with 13 severed heads, all with their mouths sewn shut. A puzzle, to which you did not solve in 10 minutes. Ludin and Esperise, you both attempted to solve the puzzle before it was complete, getting blasted against the wall and taking heavy damage. Why are you pursing your lips over there? You did! You get blasted against the wall!
We were searching for clues to assist the other members of our party. Thank you. Danny's eyebrows are going into their hairline.
All right, Daphne. After the code was, or the crypt, oh god. After the code was broke and the verbiage was solved, you discovered that the key lied in the mouth of the individual who had one eye. You opened the mouth and gathered the key, to which Praeria now has. We pick back up as you're all standing in this cavern and before this stone door with a small incision just big enough for the said key.
So we have the key. Are we ready to put it in?
Are
Real
we
time like the
also ready
present.
to fight?
Won't as well. Keep on going. Before those things catch us.
Yeah. Who has it?
Oh. Well,
Pretty sure
pray.
she said Praeria has the key.
I believe that's
Prayer.
me.
Oh, okay.
There is the key.
Wait,
How
maybe
does-
somebody
how-
else should do it.
How does Pray put the key in the door?
Oh,
Wanna-
mage hand. We're not
Use
getting
your
close.
Okay, that's good.
I was gonna say, can we check it for traps before we try
The
to
door-
unlock it?
The door? Yeah, sure. Give me
I've already been over to the door with my big old elf eyes, and I'm assuming I don't see anything. And then somebody who has good investigation can also look at the door.
You
I'm
don't
good at investigation.
you don't see anything magical.
Pray's a rogue. She can check for traps, right?
Yeah, I'll assist Samson because essentially I'm just standing there to see if my laser vision sees anything, and then he's actually investigating it.
I rolled a 21 to see if there are anything that's gonna kill us if we unlock it.
That's an investigation check.
It is.
You do, as you kind of approach it and looking around, you do see right inside the keyhole, you see a very thin sliver, almost like, imagine fishing wire, where it looks invisible, but if the light hits it just right, you'd see a tiny reflection off of it. And you look back over at Praeria, who's holding the key, and you do see at the end of the key, there is, it comes to a point, almost like a razor. It juts out. So if she was to insert the key, it would cut this strand.
This non-magical strand.
Yeah, it's like a string.
It's totally fine.
Does it
Booby
look like
trap.
it's connected to something?
Yeah, it's
Like,
vertical.
is it a taut piece of string?
Like, essentially, like, if you look through, like, a small little keyhole, it looks like a vertical string that's running up and down through some sort of maybe a tunnel or like some sort of drilled hole up through the stone.
Do you see anything, Samson?
It looks like there's something, maybe like an alert string or possibly something else that's gonna trigger if we try to open it.
It's not like a magical alarm string. It's not like that. It's like an actual string.
I think that there's a string. I think there's a bell on the end. I think there's a bell on the other end. So if we touch it, it's gonna ring, and they're gonna know.
So how do we get through then without ringing the bell?
Well, would we be able to, with the key itself, if we could dull it somehow so it doesn't cut the string, wouldn't that fix the problem? If it just nudges up against the string, do we believe it will do it?
To blunt the key?
Yeah. What if you just? It looks like there's enough room here that if you like finagle the key in such a way that you kind of went around it, like pulled it to the. If you pulled that string to the side, then you could go all the way in.
Would I be able to use Mage Hand to just kind of, pardon the hand motions here, but like that, and just like pull the string to the side?
Can you determine the size of the Mage Hand?
Yeah, can I have like a really little Mage Hand?
That is, yeah, I was about to say.
Just like a little pinky finger? Okay. It's totally fair if I can't.
Mage finger instead of the whole hand.
This is such a weird thing.
Just move it slightly, pull it slightly to the side, that way you can put the key in and turn it.
Or we might even be able to do that with, Praeria might be able to do that just with thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Instead of having to use Mage Hand.
Like a hook.
I like that
I
plan.
could use tiny tool.
I'm not
Is
sure
this
if
how
I
you
can
all?
make my hand that small,
I need to know where everyone is standing in this room. Are you guys staying all the way back here?
Well, I know Samson and I are up here.
And yeah, because
yes.
Because we have to actually stare at the door.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like.
Ludin is on the other side of the room.
Here, I
I'll say
guess.
that for him because
Yeah,
of course
he would. He would totally be all the way over here.
Is there? No. He needs to be in 3/4 cover. Like, where can he be in 3/4 cover?
He's squatting behind the dead body.
No, he would never enter the ring.
That's true.
Yeah. Hey,
Also, we should.
I don't know. Didn't he blow
around
himself up last game? I mean.
He did.
Finn, stop going through the ring. Go around the ring.
I'm sorry, my computer is really slow. I think I need to change something on my settings.
Praeria, why don't you give it a shot? Try to pull it around and unlock it, and then I don't have. Oh, I'll give Praeria guidance. No, I won't. I'm not doing that because I'm not casting anything that has concentration.
Right. I only have one Mage Hand.
Can I assist with the mage hand?
Yes, if you would like to magical hand the key, I can attempt to move the string. The string.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2 Mage Hands.
This is so weird.
2 mage hands.
Okay. Okay.
We're defusing a bomb here.
Yes.
We make everything very difficult.
Sure, why not? Why not? I don't think there's anything in the spell that says it's that size matters. Okay,
Otherwise,
so
could I use just on the little key? You said there's a razor on it. While they're doing that and moving the thing out of the way, can I like blunt it down a little bit with my little flame to blunt down the metal?
what flame
make
is this like? Is this just like conjure flame or
I
something?
have a cantrip.
Cantrip conjure flame.
Yeah. Let me check what it is.
It's not about the size.
It's technically fire bolts, but can I just choose to hold it in my hand instead of blasting it? Just like.
Okay,
You
so
can also say
wanna-
no, and then I'm going through.
I think. I think it can be done. I think if you like
You're
place
allowed
the
to
key.
say no.
I think if you place the key against like the wall or something, and you kind of stand back and you like.
Okay, like a torch, like a
Yeah.
thing that you use in
Like,
welding.
yeah, you know,
I'm
kinda-
welding.
yeah, like a welder Sure.
Okay, I do that real quick, and then I hand it off to Prey and Akron for their bomb diffusement.
All right. Give so Prey is Prey getting advantage here?
Yes.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand, Prearia.
Excellent. Wow, 19.
Okay. You begin to wedge the key in very slowly. You see the strand just right in the center, and because Esperise is kind of almost melted, she's melted it back, kind of like bent the metal backwards away from the string. You're able to kind of just move it slightly forward. It touches it. You see the metal start to touch, and you wait to see if anything is going to happen just from touching the metal. Nothing happens, and you continue wedging the key in, and it does move past it, and you hear like a little click as the front of the skeleton key. We just reconnected. Ugh, I hate it when that happens.
Oh man.
Oh no.
We're back though.
Back? We back?
Yeah, we back.
We're back. Everyone refresh.
All right, everyone's back. So, you're standing there, you have the key in, and Esperise decides to move back.
I stay within 10 feet of Prey.
Okay.
Okay, Prey's like 25 feet from this door.
I'll stand on this side so that way we've got both sides covered. If something happens.
Awesome. Let's get it. Ludin, you good back there?
He's fine.
Ludin just silently nods while frowning.
While frowning profusely.
Takes one of his two shields, puts it in front of him.
Yeah. he's made a whole little barrier.
Right.
Turn it. You turn the key. You do have to give it a little bit of force as you do so. Give me a strength check.
I can help with that if you need. I guess Akron's really strong too. Akron can also help. Akron is strong, right? You've got a good strength.
Yeah, I'm +3.
That's what I thought. Probably doesn't need us.
Okay, yeah. It takes a lot of force as you're like. I don't know if you've ever tried to like turn like wind up a music box a little bit, but like you have to you turn it once, you turn it again, and you continue to turn it as the force increases and the tension increases, and eventually you turn it. You get to one point where it's so hard to turn, and then it just clicks, and then there's a massive crack that just scuttles up the side of this rock and splits, and the door begins to like.
We back away immediately.
And like dust, as the moment the door breaks open, it's almost as if like a sarcophagus with a rush of air that just immediately gets sucked in, but then there's a backdraft that just kind of belches dust and musty air forward, and it hits your face, and it's not cold, it's warm, and you smell something very rancid.
It smells like an armpit.
It smells like a corpse.
Like a corpse's armpit.
Thank you, Finn.
Ew.
What do we see?
You see, as the dust begins to settle, you see a long corridor that just leads into darkness and just winds back and forth.
Well,
No
looks
way.
inviting.
Yeah. Guess we have to go forward.
I mean, yeah. as we continue moving forward, Esperis is gonna keep talking. I mean, it is a labyrinth. Yeah. Do we have any way of knowing what direction is actually moving us towards our goal, or are we just hoping that eventually one of these openings will lead to the corrupting Maro?
Well, somebody had to have wanted to go through this door. There's 2 people dead over there. So there's got to be something cool and special behind here, right?
Yeah. Or they were just trying to leave, but
Oh, yeah.
no, that's reasonable. People have been trying to move through here for a long time. I'm sure everything will be okay.
Why in the world would anyone even come here if they weren't on a mission to do so?
And the catman wanted to for research purposes.
I don't get it.
While this is happening, Prey's gonna look around on the walls for any kind of like markings anyone may have made, like maybe to mark their way through here.
First, I need everyone to give me a survival check, please. As a
Here we
group.
go.
Oh, fun.
Survival.
All right.
This is what I mean.
Well, we surviving the bog breath.
Survival.
17 for me.
Okay.
17 for me also. Where's
D4,
a ranger? Where's a
Stats.
ranger?
A nat 1.
Norbrian.
I don't know
Lovely.
how to survive.
Finn
mean,
smelled that breath and said, "I would rather die. I would
It-
literally rather die."
It comes out to like a 8, I think. Yeah.
Lauren's making the face.
That's
And then Samson.
The
and
face? What does
Lucy
that
are
mean?
under
What does that
Daniel's
mean?
control.
Oh no, it's 7.
Something like that. the you just failed an important save face.
I'm not sure where Daniel is, but he's got 2 characters today.
He does.
One of them is a ranger.
Oh, there he goes.
Can you roll a survival check for Luden and Samson?
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're surviving. Hopefully.
Yeah, most of us.
I crit failed at surviving, so.
Luden got
Hopefully
a 10.
it's a group check.
Luden got a
Luden-
10?
Luden got a 10.
Luden!
And Samson got a 22.
Nice.
How is he so bad at surviving? He's a ranger.
I feel like that's
He's-
his main thing.
He's not good at survival. He's plus
He's
3
great
to
at
survival.
stealth.
That's one of the funniest things about Luden is that he is not. That is the one thing that he isn't good at. That rangers are like just typically good at.
Guess he is good at stuff. He survives by not being seen.
Why are we making survival checks? I thought we were just opening a door.
Well, you guys
a
are.
tunnel, and
Me
Lauren said,
too.
make a survival check.
It's a
And
labyrinth.
we were like,
You guys enter further into the labyrinth.
we want
Oh.
to die.
Great. Excited to be here.
So I need to roll.
Do we want to be animals, or do some of us want to be animals?
I'm pretty sure since Luden's a ranger, we can't be lost by non-magical means, right? Isn't that
That's
feat in there?
not-
I think this is pretty fucking magical, I would assume.
I mean, is it?
But if it's not magical, we're good.
I mean, I don't think this is his favorite terrain, is it?
Oh, it only works on favor, yeah.
No, okay, old version, it only works on favorite terrain. New ranger, which I believe Luden is, you cannot be lost. Unless it's magical.
He has natural explorer.
Yeah, that thing.
So when you have a favorite terrain type, and while traveling in your chosen terrain, you cannot become lost except by magical means. But this does feel very magical. It is forest. Is this a forest? It's a cave within a forest. Does that count?
I'd say that counts.
You think that counts?
You all.
Does
Just
not even,
completely ignores
not even
it.
justify it with an answer.
So anyway,
I mean, it's a cave. I guess, yeah.
Caves are not forests.
like a forest cave.
It's
Like a
not
forest
It's
cave?
not a. It's in a desert, guys.
A cave in a forest? Okay, no, that's fine.
It's not.
I mean, it doesn't work. Not for. I don't think it works for me.
So,
Oh, we're gonna get lost.
you guys continue down into further into this labyrinth. You take a left. You continue down another corridor. 3 more open before you. And Finn looks at you and goes, "Guys, I think we should go down this way."
Oh no.
Finn, how do you mislead your group with your natural 1?
Because it's always my fault. Finn's just gonna look around. I mean, do they look identical, each path?
Some look wider, some look a little bit more narrow and just kind of curve upward a little bit. But they all look different.
I think that
But there's 3.
Okay. I think we should go down this one that curves up a little bit, because I think the corrupting... Wait, which one are we going after again?
I think it's the corrupting Morrow.
Yeah. The corrupting Morrow, I think, is going to want to be like on a pedestal or like a throne, because they're like one of the 7. And so it would be in a higher place. So we should go down this one. He'll just start walking down.
Sure, that makes sense.
Hold on.
I follow.
Prey would like to vibe check.
Oh no, Deanna.
Deanna, no.
Do we lose Deanna?
For a second.
There we
we
go.
go.
there?
Hey, sorry. My Ethernet cord decided it didn't want to be a part of this anymore.
Yikes.
Should be okay. Sorry. Last I heard was Jim saying, "It's always my fault," and that's everything disappeared.
Yes, this is why we're going down. But Prey is going to
I would like to
vibe
vibe
check.
check.
Vibe check Finn's directions.
Yes.
My logic.
I cannot allow you to do so because you have already rolled on your survival check, and this is the roleplay outcome based on everyone's group survival check. So you have technically already made your roll.
Wonderful.
And if you think about it, if it's the wrong way, we can always, because it's like an upward slope, we can slide down, coming back.
But none of the rest of us got below a 17. Did we all fail?
Luden got a 10, so...
Oh, that's true. Luden did get a 10. That 10 and
Okay,
that
we
7.
go on our little field trip.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay.
So, you all end up going down said tunnel, leads you to a massive chasm chamber that is essentially a dead end. You are swarmed by imps that you fight off, and you all take 18 piercing damage.
Rude. Okay.
What?
Okay. So, if we're running and fighting from imps, can we do so in animal shapes, so that we don't lose a whole bunch of health
I like that.
as a group? Since I've still got that spell up,
Sure.
can I just do this in such a way that we just don't lose health?
That's fine.
We turn into a pack of wolves.
Well, no,
Since
we
you-
should turn into big birds and then dump them off the chasm. Like, just pick one up and dump them.
Imps can fly too. I
Oh.
think.
They
Maybe
can't.
can we be like?
No, we
can-
turn into giant birds, we rip their wings off, and then we throw them out.
Jesus, Esperise. That's the book
How
talking,
about
ain't
how
it?
about this? Because it is a fail, there should be a consequence for it. But I will say that your wild shape helps. I do think that we'll say we'll half it. How about that? You guys take 9 instead of 18.
Yeah, it would be like as though on his turn he managed to turn us all into animals, but we got one round of being. Okay, that makes sense. So Finn, did you hear the sound of chittering, tampering imps and think, yes, this is the direction we want to go, or was it... What made it feel like this was a good direction?
Well, you missed my explanation, but the corrupting Morrow, I think, would be on a throne and therefore on a pedestal, which is in a higher level of terrain. So that's why I thought we should go up, but I didn't hear the imps.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
So,
Prestidigitate the blood off my face. I'm stunning.
I mean, we could have turned down any path and there could have been imps. I mean, there's probably like imps everywhere, to be fair.
That's true. Do we want to be birds the whole time?
It could be birds. It'd be safer.
Oh, what if we're bats? If we're bats, we can echolocate off the walls. And, like, scout ahead.
I'm good with it.
Can we do that? Can we turn into bats?
Are there like big bats that maybe have more heft and constitution to them? Because I believe the bats have 1 hit point.
We are purely dexterous bats.
Okay, I can make us some really big, giant eagle-like bats.
But would they be able to echolocate?
Or
But then that would kind of get rid of our stealth. So.
So
I guess let's just keep exploring.
Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna?
If
stay
we're bats
animals or
and we
not?
use echolocation, will we get advantage on our survival checks, or will it not do anything for us mechanically? Because if we can echolocate and it does something, for sure we should be 1 hit point bats. Can we have like a D4 on our survival checks? Like we're guided by the echolocation.
Okay, I think that's cool. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I think that's fun.
Okay.
You all turn into bats. Give me another survival check as you return from the dead end and you are back once more.
Ooh, yikes.
I don't know.
How much we get? A D4?
A D4. So I got a 21. I got a 21.
Yeah, I got a 12.
Just a minute.
Wow.
Okay, 3.
Ludin got a 13, Samson got a 25 or 26.
Y'all about to get these pixies again.
I got a 21.
Do we want
11.
Does anyone have like enhance ability or anything? What's the move?
Are we we're just trying to move through the...
That's with all your D4s?
Yes.
Well, half of you succeeded and half of you failed, so which means that you succeeded. How do you all pick the correct hallway? Do you go eeny meeny miny mo? And I want to point out when you do return, the two tunnels that were right next to each other, one is actually over here now, and the other one is to this you have no idea if it's southwest or not, but it is completely like 180 from where it was before.
Prey, did you get an 11 total?
Yeah.
I would like to pick Prey up with my little bat feet when she starts flying down the wrong way and just like pull her down the
Yeah, I think we would find it with being bats. Like we'd be flying around being like, ah!
We echolocate.
And then it would bounce. I'd be like, oh, there's nymphs down that one.
Prey's flying a little clumsily, a little stiffly, but she's making it.
We're cute little bats.
Yeah.
I'm a green bat.
It's a very stealthy, bright green bat.
You all continue onward down a series of corridors, and you do see paintings and etchings inscribed upon the corridors leading down. As bats.
Eugene has requested more bat noises from everyone.
Is there anything else in the cavern?
You do see on the walls and ceilings painted artwork. As you're kind of like looking around, just right off the bat, it looks like just a whole bunch of sharp teeth. Just kind of like like very sharp teeth, kind of like painted and pointed all around the cavern. At the further you go through, the more dense the painted teeth become, as if as if it's almost coming together, if that makes sense. There are also runic inscriptions. You see, as you get closer, kind of like in between the rivers of teeth, you see humanoid painted figures, and they're just kind of like bowing down with their foreheads to the ground.
Can I do a religion check on this as a bat?
Sure.
Do I use the intelligence of the bat?
I believe so.
Can we turn back? There's like nothing in the cavern, right? Other than
There's nothing in the cavern.
Yeah, I turn us back into regular humanoid forms.
Okay.
I'm gonna start copying the runes and the paintings, like on a piece of paper, just with like ink.
Okay.
Just like.
I got 21 on my religion check when I'm checking out the humanoid figures. Do I think that they are like some sort of cult of a fiend or something like that?
You look at these humanoid figures, and you do know that. Just kind of looking at it, the paint is very, very old and faded, almost to the point where if there wasn't so many of them, you would have easily missed them. But they're painted all over the walls, even on the floor, and as you're kind of walking, you just anywhere your foot touches, the smudges just like almost immediately erase parts of the painting. You see, with these figures, and with your religion check, you know that thousands upon thousands of years ago, when the world was new, before Vera, before the Pantheon, people worshipped creatures almost like titans.
With a 21, do I feel like the way that we saw all those fiends kind of grouping up and waiting alongside the mouth of this gorge, were they in any sort of similar configuration or position to any of these? Does it seem like they are also preparing to worship what could be called a great old one, or...
You have no idea. There could be. That's a good assumption that they might be. You have no idea what they're waiting for, though, or what they're doing up there.
Okay. I share my understanding of these pictures and my wild guess about these pictures with the group. Do we believe that there is any chance that maybe, I don't know, would one of the Seven of Severance be older than Vera? That seems kind of a power play that she might not enjoy, yeah?
Just one? I mean, I feel like the seven are usually like a singular group entity, right? Not that I'm not sure.
So then the seven were not created by Vera. They work with her, for her?
I don't know. It's just wild conjecture. I'm just... Strange place for someone unrelated to choose to set up shop, I suppose.
I didn't know that there were things older than the old gods. That's crazy.
Maybe it's whatever the seven bring about.
Maybe. I mean, one was in Elrixis's kingdom, so... Could be.
Maybe the fifth season has something to offer to those who are older than the gods.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, we may be going up against one.
Only one way to find out.
Is there any infernal on the walls other than the runes? Like, are there any, like, is there any writing?
Yeah, there would be a mixture of probably infernal Perhaps maybe primordial, maybe.
Okay, I'll copy that down too.
Primordial, maybe. That probably. I'm trying to think of what would be.
Oh.
What would be. Yeah, we'll say primordial.
Oh, I'll copy that down, even though I can't really translate it with my book. But
Okay.
all right, back to bats.
All right, you guys continue onward.
We do.
Are we still
Moving on.
bats?
Oh, we
We
go
turn
back
it-
to bats.
We'll go back to bats.
Back
Yes.
to bats.
I think we're going the right way, everyone.
Daniel, Brandon, we're gonna need your bat noises as the only ones who have not yet shared your bat noises.
You.
Perfect.
I don't know. What do bats sound like?
I just did a wonderful example for you, Daniel.
You all continue onward down a flourish of hallways that haunt you with those intricate painted illustrations of teeth that become so thick it almost looks like you're walking through brambles. You feel as though you've been walking for hours. You've lost track of time. There's no sun. There's nothing here. You continue onward, walking forward, until finally, opening before you a massive chamber. The air in here feels very wet and putrid, like hot breath against your entire body. And as you step a little further inside, you can see a massive chasm between you and what appear to be 3 different exits. The landing, nearly 40 feet on the other side of the chasm, looks a bit cracked and damaged. And you can't see unless you take a few steps forward to look down into the chasm, but hot, putrid air rhythmically emits from the depths below. And I'm going to activate the map so you guys can see what that looks like.
So we agree that that's breathing, right?
Yeah,
Big gross
probably.
armpit breathing.
Definitely breathing. Definitely.
Gross armpit breathing, yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Is this it?
Oh my god.
It's a mouth?
Is it? Can I do? Okay.
Those are just teeth.
It's
It's
just a
just a
big
mouth.
mimic.
So I want to
It's
check
just
something. In
the
Daniel's game, he says anything the players know, they can have their characters know. Do I have to do some kind of check to see if Esperise knows if this is a gibbering mouther? Is that a reasonable guess?
If it's like a gibbering mouther, like the
That
creature
like
gibbering
would I
mouther?
recognize? Yeah, it looks like one.
It's so big.
You
Are they that big?
For those who are proficient, you may make a history check or survival check. If you want to look down into the chasm to try and get an idea
Proficient
of
in
what it is.
survival. Let's go.
As a
Nat
bat.
20 on a survival check. It's a 26 total.
I'll
19 for
help
history.
somebody.
A natural 10 on a history check
Finn will assist me.
for 19.
I'm gonna.
This
stick
is a
with
very
that
difficult
19.
roll, and Akron definitely nailed it.
Hey.
Natural 20. Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Natural
I've heard stories
20.
about these in the Feywild, whatever this thing is.
All right, is that it, or is there? Those were the
Got
only
two
proficiencies?
19s and a 26, I think.
You had to get at least a 20. Funny enough.
Do we get a D4 since we're bats? Can we
No,
echolocate down
no,
there and see?
no. You look down. Was it Esperise and Samson? I believe.
Akron.
Yeah, I rolled it, but
Well,
I didn't.
The ones
didn't
who
succeed.
didn't succeed. You both look down, and it's hard to tell. It is just a massive gaping jaw. it's hard to tell exactly what it could be just looking down at it. But Akron, and you all are kind of like looking down, and there's just that putrid breath just hits you all in the face, and it is just rancid, like the worst morning breath you could possibly imagine. It takes a lot to just not gag a little bit from it. You look down and you see this maw of gargantuan teeth layered back almost like a shark's maw. And you could almost mistake it for rocks, but no, you are certain those are teeth. And the sharp breath exhales once more and erupts. Akron, you were those nostrils? They kind of flare as a hiss of saliva shoots up between the maw like a geyser. Make a dex save, everyone who is looking.
As a bat?
Me and Luna hanging back. Y'all good luck.
You get +4, by the way.
+4?
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the bat's dexterity save?
That's an 18.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna, because I have a +4 to my con.
You said a saving check, right?
Yeah, saving throw.
We've been using the giant eagle.
And a D4?
No, just +4.
Oh,
because
sorry,
Akron's amazing.
Okay.
I got a nat 1 as a bat, so I guess it doesn't really matter what my modifier is.
Oh, do we have to? I thought, did we change back? Are we still bats for real?
I think we're still bats.
Oh lord. Okay.
But we're using the giant eagle stat block, so you
We
get a
still get-
+3.
We
Plus
still give you
3.
presents.
+3.
Okay.
So you get
Okay,
a +3 to
so-
this. I rolled a 2, so it's
So
a
that
3
I
makes
got
it
a
plus 4.
4
15
total. So I got an 8 total since I'm still inspired by Bat Akron.
So it's
Akron.
6.
Akron.
I got a 9.
My god, you guys rolled terrible.
I feel like these all succeed.
I got a 16.
I think you're good because you're not looking over the edge, right?
I mean,
Yeah, I
I
think
made
it's just-
I made a check, right? I saved it, so
Esperise and Samson, you're both kind of like flying next to each other, and this massive chunk of saliva just lobs into you, smashing you against the wall, coating you like this, like gelatinous, almost like when bacon grease has kind of like halfway solidified, or like chicken fat has halfway solidified, very gelatinous, and it smashes you against the wall. You, Esperise, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. Samson, you take 4. You're immediately knocked out of your bat form because you said it was 1 hit point, and you are both just covered.
Are we using the giant eagle but as bats?
We are.
Okay.
So we have 26 total hit points, but it's still very gross.
Akron, with your natural 20, after seeing that, the rest of you are fine. You kind of like move out of the way as globules of saliva just come out. Akron, you're kind of looking. You see the nostrils flare, and judging by the size of the maw, and you kind of notice the rough outline of the nostrils and the snout, and it takes you a moment. But you've seen this somewhere before. You've seen this in ancient illustrated texts of great monsters of legend, some of the books that were traded and given, or traded in deals that were left in the library, a very small library, but filled with very detailed books in the orchard. And your eyes go wide as another hot, putrid breath erupts from this creature. And it hits you. Right then and there. The creature, this creature, is a Tarask. Sleeping. Hibernating, perhaps. It's certainly been here for a very long time, and you have no idea if and when it will wake up, but you know without a shadow of a doubt, that's a Tarask.
So guys, got good news and I got bad news.
What's the good news?
The good news is he's sleeping.
Okay, we already knew that.
Bad news is this is a Tarrasque. One of the most fearsome creatures that I've ever heard stories about.
Well, it can't be any more fearsome than like most of the 7 that we fought, right?
I mean, I've never fought a 7, so I can't answer that. Well, no, I fought one at Elrix's place. I have. Totally
Is it
fought a 7.
scarier than Elrixis?
Yeah. This thing can like it uses Feox as toothpicks. It devours entire cities and civilizations. The story, hardly anyone's ever seen one of these things and lived.
Why is it down here?
I don't know.
We should leave.
No,
We should
15
definitely
feet
leave
below
it
this conversation, Samson and Esperes are stuck to a wall, and in Giant Eagle, she's gonna turn to Samson and go, "This might be the worst thing that has ever happened to me." Wriggle our way up and join the conversation.
Maybe if we move really quietly, we won't wake it up.
Okay.
I need everyone to make a perception check, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I would,
I feel like Luden auto saves on those, right? He's got like
I
a
would like to make a
33
dash check.
A what check?
A dash check to see how fast I can run. Would
Oh my
I do
God.
that
I got a
instead?
fucking 7. I'm too busy prestidigitating the weird thick spit off of myself to notice anything.
You got a loogie on you.
Luden got on this perception check. Luden got a natural 20 for
I
20
saw that.
total of 33.
Yeah.
I,
That makes
Samson,
sense.
got a 3 for a total of 12.
Got a 23.
I got a 16.
30-20.
Yeah, Samson and I are standing on the lip of this edge here, just like prestidigitating each other off, just like, I cannot believe this. This would never happen in the Feywild.
What even is this place? This is awful. Service,
Disgusting.
awful.
0 stars. You will be seeing our review.
You all, or I guess Luden, you can respond as Luden, but as you're all kind of like gibbering away as bats, Luden looks up and notices 2 burning eyes on the ceiling. And he watches as crawling down the side of the wall, a massive horned devil appears with a massive wingspan. And he appears.
I go. Shh.
Somebody tell him to shut up, because there's a Trask nearby.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Very, very quiet. And then I point down at the teeth and I go, big scary monster.
They, you see as the horned devil smiles widely all the way up to his eyes. And saliva just begins to drip down his neck onto his chest.
How far away from me is he?
He is on the side. He's probably like, where are you? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's probably 70 feet away.
Shoot.
Based on this map. And you see another.
Does he look like he's about to cause mischief? I feel like I don't need to make an insight check for that.
He looks like he's so
You
angry.
see another one, like a bat, hanging upside down, was cocooned for a moment, begins to wriggle, and his wings begin to outstretch very widely, and he stretches, and he looks down, and he looks over at his comrade, and they seem to share a similar thought.
I cast a spell.
At this point, I'll say everyone roll initiative.
Okay.
And 2 more appear over here as well.
Okay.
This is fine.
I'm excited
Okay.
about this fight.
Okay. The silent sphere is not big enough. So
Okay. I got a 7.
I got
Okay.
a nat 1 and it farted at me.
Come on.
I got a 7 total.
Shh.
I cannot roll for Luden.
I got
I'll
an
roll
11.
for Luden.
Oh boy, I hope we do well. I hope they
He
roll
rolled
like
really.
shit.
I rolled really well for him. Speaking of,
Awesome. That makes sense for Luden. Should kill all of them. Oh man.
all right. Let me finish rolling. for
And
these guys.
is it?
Why are there 2 Esperisas on this board?
How well
Don't
did I
know.
roll? Did I roll okay?
Because I'm a very special one.
Yeah, there's like Esperisa's on here twice for some reason. I don't. Oh, she's behind. There's a second Esperisa behind Luden. There we go.
I'm always behind Luden. I
Right.
back him up no matter what. You want to lie to the party? I got you, boo. I'm there.
I so
All right,
wish I was here
Esperisa,
for
you
that
need to roll
episode.
initiative.
I did. I rolled a 7. Sorry, I did it on D&D Beyond. I don't know if it came over here.
Oh crap, it didn't.
But you can tell I'm not lying because I got a 7.
You got a 7? Okay, I got you.
Look, if she's
Put
gonna
it
let
in.
you re-roll that, go for it.
Nah, I know how to stick it in manually. So you watch as these massive demons begin to. I think it's very clear with all of your passive insight. They haven't ate in a really long time, and you guys just like a dinner bell on a silver platter just walked in here.
Are we still bats? We are still bats, right? Giant evil
Yes,
bats?
that's why when
I keep
Akron,
forgetting
that's
that.
why when Akron was like, shh. You're just
I
delicious
forgot I was a bat,
bats.
man.
They are hungry hippos. All right.
I wonder who's gonna be more surprised, us or them.
Luden gets to go first, and I believe Daniel, you're playing Luden. I will give you control over Luden.
Yeah, Luden doesn't need to move too far. He's a bat, so gosh, this sucks to be Luden. So Luden is going to Luden will go ahead and move. He'll be a bat. He's going to fly over here and prepare himself to not be a bat, and he'll hold an action to shoot an arrow. Or he'll ready an action to shoot his arrow. Because he's a
Okay.
bat and he can only do that. And that'll end his turn.
Okay. Samson.
Alright, so this is the first time we've run into this in combat. So I've got animal shapes up. And so right now I get to decide if people are gonna be humanoid forms or animal forms. Lauren, is it okay with you if all the players decide what they want to be in this moment? That way I don't have to make that decision for them as players. But then they can still play the game the way they want.
I feel like in combat you wouldn't have time to decide. Or they like it wouldn't
Would-
it Go ahead.
What do you mean?
Like, you wouldn't have time to be like, all right, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? I feel like you would have
I can make.
I feel like you would have to make the decision.
So you want me to make that decision? You don't want to put this on them, right?
I feel like it. Realistically, they wouldn't be able to pick.
Okay. In that case, I turn Noonan into a human. I turn Esperisis into a human. I turn Finn back into a regular person. And I turn Praeria back into a regular person. And I turn Akron into a regular person because I want them to be able to do all the things they normally do on their first turn. So I'll do that, and then I'm gonna turn myself into. I'm gonna keep the animal shape, and I'm gonna turn to some sort of large flying creature. Probably. Nope. I'm gonna turn into a giant scorpion, and I'm gonna move. I can't see me. All right. I'm gonna move over here to where I'm kind of making sure that Praeria and Akron don't get hit. I'm gonna be a scorpion. I'm gonna hold my action in case anything comes within 10 feet of me, and then I'll end my turn there.
All right, Akron. The grid was built into this map, so if you do need to measure, all you need to do is hold down control. And it'll measure.
Control? Sweet, you don't even have to do the little thing anymore.
It'll measure the distance.
Okay, my question for you, Lauren, is how much of a reach do I get with that cat o' nine tails thing that we took off of that giant demon? Because I'm thinking.
You haven't attuned to it, but you would get reach with it, but you wouldn't get the special abilities attached to it. I believe
Look, that's
30...
fine. I just need to scorpion get over here them things so I can punch it.
I think it's 30 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Can I get within 30 feet of these things now is the new question. If I move here, I feel like you said control.
So real quick cleanup stuff. When Ludin turned back into a person, it triggered his held action. He rolled a natural 20 to attack this little bone devil right in front of him. Took a total of 16 points of damage.
Which one?
This guy.
Okay.
Awesome.
He takes 16?
Good job, Ludin.
16 total.
Was that just like arrows or something?
That was one arrow that came flying out, one magical arrow.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah. Is that all for Ludin? Sorry.
Dreadful Strikes.
Shoot him again.
Sorry. No, you can only take one on a held action. Dreadful Strikes takes 6. So a total of 22. Now that's the end of Ludin's turn. I'm so sorry, Brandon.
You're all good, man. Good job. Do damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna stand over here on the edge of this cliff. And I'm going to pull out my cat o' nine tails, and I'm going to attempt to attack this one down here at the bottom, and hit him, and then yank him over here towards me. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Let's get it. Let's go. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome.
That is a strength save. I believe.
Against, or I guess what's the DC? Is it against my?
Oh, I need to pull it up. Hold on. I wasn't expecting you to use that because you haven't.
Well, I wasn't expecting to have to fight flying creatures over the mouth of a terrace tonight. So.
Give me a second. Hold on. I want to say it's probably like 10 plus your modifier.
10 plus my mod. Okay, so that's a 13 then. Plus
my
strength mod?
I don't remember his name. Let's just do 10 plus your strength modifier.
All right, so 13 then. 13.
It's probably more than that, but
Okay, can we just say it's a 16 then?
no.
15. You said it was more.
Wait,
I
what's
said
the question?
it's probably more, but we'll have to check.
Can we say it's a 14?
Sure.
Can I add my proficiency bonus to it?
It's
No,
a 14.
that's way too much. Okay, fine. 14 is good.
Gosh, Brandon, I swear. You're milking it, man. Alright, strength saving throw. That is an 18.
Ah, crap. Okay. Does it take damage?
He will take damage, but he will not be grappled and pulled towards you.
Yeah, I'm still learning how to use this thing. How much damage does it do?
Use the, like I said, I don't have it up, but use the stats of a +1 whip.
Okay. Hang on. Inventory. D4, that's it?
Or a +1.
Whips are very small.
It's more than that, though.
That's the
because
demon whip, right?
It's the demon whip.
Yeah, it's the
though.
demon whip.
It
You
does
get a
more.
D4 and you get two
It does
D10
more-
lightning.
But he's
Oh,
not
sweet.
attuned to it, is the idea.
Oh, then
He
yes. the
isn't.
regular
He
whip.
isn't attuned
So
to
it's
it.
just a whip right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a whip.
Oh, man. I tried to be Scorpion and be all cool. Okay. So D4 plus my strength then? Is that all I get?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that. That is a 4 points of damage with the whip. Whoopsh.
Like
But I get
whipping.
2 attacks though, so I'm gonna try.
Like whipping a line, it just like you whoosh, and just like you immediately split the creature's bottom lip and chin, and like his saliva just runs in with his with the blood that has just split his lip, and he just kind of like hisses back at you, and his wings just flare
cool.
outward.
That did damage. Okay. I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Just because most of my stuff is melee. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go again. Let's get it. Let's go. That's a natural 20, so 28 total.
Yeah. Let's go.
That hits.
I feel like he should get disadvantage on his strength saves. That's a natural 20.
He's gonna get advantage because you asked. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're really milking it though, Brand. Let me tell you what. That's 14.
Hey, you have not because you asked that. 14, I guess meets beats, right?
Yep.
These things are strong. All right, let's go damage. With a nat 20, that's gonna be 7 points of damage. Can I smite through the whip? It's a weapon attack.
I don't know.
It's a melee weapon attack.
It is a
Yes, you
melee
can.
weapon attack.
Yeah, it's not range.
And I haven't used my
I mean,
bonus action yet.
it has range on it, but yeah, sure, why not?
All right, now we're doing some damage. Let me smite this thing. Let's throw a couple d8s on top of that. Yeah. I'm gonna hit him with a divine smite. Second level smite, so an extra 3d8 for a grand total of 21 points of damage with the second one. That's all of it together. 14 of that is radiant though, because it's
Okay.
from the smite. So yeah, the second time the radiant damage kind of travels up the whip, gets smacked by the hand of God. That's what I'm calling this thing now.
Almost like
God.
electricity running through its body, and it just kind of like, almost like a donkey, like husking out at you in pain as this just runs through its entire body, and its body clenches up. And will
Awesome.
that end your turn?
Yeah, that's action bonus action. I have a little bit of movement left, so I'm actually gonna step back away from the edge of the cliff here, next to Prayaria over here,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
All right. Finn.
Oh, I guess I gotta hit him.
Okay. Which one is the leader? Which one is the one looking a little antsy and mischievous? Like the one that smiled at us.
The one that is closest, is the most south, would probably be the one that's kind of started all of this.
Okay, so Finn will kind of like brace himself and just get into position and look him in the eye and be like, you need to go away. And he's gonna try and banish him.
It's a big spell, Finn.
With banishment. I mean, it's not that big a spell. I just want to see if it works. If it works, we'll see what happens.
Is it charisma save?
Yes.
Snap.
I don't know what their charisma looks
Let me
like, so.
see if
Can you
they
charm
have
your
it
way
there.
Golly, with a 19 DC. Remind me not to piss Finn off.
Send you somewhere else.
That is a 21.
Oh man. Okay, so I feel like
As
that
a
spell never
reaction,
works.
can I cutting words that?
You can silvery barbs it for sure.
Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I?
Because cutting words, I don't think so. But silvery barbs, that is how the spell works.
Unfortunately, Brandon, the ruling was already made before you decided to cutting words. Like, you knew the outcome of the roll before
Well,
you
yeah,
said-
but that's because it's on the screen. I know the outcome of all the roll.
No, but you knew that it failed.
You mean succeeded?
Yeah, but there's also no way Brandon could not know
Yeah.
what the save
Yeah.
was. Because it shows up immediately.
It shows up on the bottom.
silvery barbs specifically is when they succeed. Then he can use it. That is the trigger. So he has to know that they succeeded in order to use the spell.
Yes, but I thought he
Okay,
was trying
then
to
I'll
use
do that.
cutting words.
Well, yeah, but if that doesn't work,
He
I'll
can't
silvery
use cutting
barbs
words,
it.
but silver barbs does work.
Okay. So that's just
So yeah, I'm
does
gonna
that do?
silvery barbs that. Blah 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 blah. Oh, it just gives you disadvantage, and then I give advantage to somebody else.
Okay, so this is a weird one
Roll
because
again and use the roller low. Use the lower roll, essentially.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm the public defense attorney. Sorry.
I love it.
18.
Yay! So, okay. You said you got an 18? Okay, so Finn will actually start just like trying to send him. Is he native to this plane?
No. Wait, no.
So
no.
Ooh, yay, okay, good. So Finn like is concentrating really hard and the demon is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and then warps into this little ball and pops and just disappears back to his plane of existence.
Welcome, Raiders!
Hi.
As
Hi,
you-
Raiders.
like a pimple, you pop him out of existence and send him back to his native plane. They, the three... go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'd like to imagine Finn is like, it starts to get a little bigger. Then what does Akron do behind him to help him with that?
The silvery barbs. Yeah. Good question. I guess he's. It's probably similar. Yeah. He just kind of like takes the cat of nine tails and just kind of like whips it around, and then like these like three little silvery barbs just kind of shoot out at the thing and hit the thing and just distract him so he fails his save.
Yeah, and then it pops and Finn's like,
And then he-
whoa, it actually worked. He looks at Akron, it worked.
Good job, Finn.
Now, Finali, as you cast this banishment, you begin to speak very, very loudly with your verbal somatic material spell. And as you do so, you hear a very guttural, throaty groan as the jaw begins to crack within the rocks surrounding it. All these rocks begin to fall from the ceiling. I need everyone to make a dex save.
Crap. Everyone within 10 feet of me gets plus 4. So it looks like Samson and Prey 5 to Esperise maybe too. Yes.
With the +4, I got a 16, so I don't think it's gonna help.
Hey, every little bit counts.
Yeah.
Daniel?
Oh wow.
No, not a
15.
D4, just a straight up +4.
Oh, +4. Okay.
Yeah.
Ludin got a 12, and Samson got a 16.
Ludin fails. Samson succeeds. Finn?
Wait, I'm so sorry. I lied. 14, because I'm a
Samson.
giant scorpion.
Samson fails.
Is that with the
Finlay,
+4?
15.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
That succeeds. Prey looks like you succeed. Akron,
24.
24, you succeed. So all of you who succeed, you'll take half. That is
All Finn did was say something. And all of a
15.
sudden the rocks.
Well, it's a verbal spell, and verbal spells have to be done very loud, like you can't whisper. And you now notice that, who's closest here? It looks like Samson and Esperise closest to the edge of this kind of cliff chasm going down. As you kind of look over the rocks that have been loosened, you see an eye begin to, like, the outskirts of an eye, and the lid just kind of pulling against the rock. And then the jaw begins to quiet down again, and a large exhale of breath just kind of, and it shoots back up. And then the breathing continues to slow once more.
So the eye closes up again.
No, you see the rocks have, all you saw was a nostril before. You see as like the rocks have been loosened, you see the bottom of an eyelid, but you don't see the eye yet.
Okay.
How much did we take? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Half would be, I think, you round down, I think, 7. And those of you who
7.
failed take 15.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, that sucks for you guys. 7 damage. Yeah, man.
All right. Let me mark that. Next. Ooh. Muted. Okay. All right.
After Finn, it's the devil's turn.
It is the devil's turn. The devil that's... Oh, I thought it was the devil that was banished at first. This horned devil is going to kind of flash its wings open and because they have clawed fingers, like 2-pronged fingers on the edges of their wings, is going to kind of clamber across the ceiling over about, let me see.
Bring it on, dude.
We'll say right here. Yeah. Right here. And he is going to send, you're going to watch as he begins to cry, almost like lava coming out of his eyeballs, and he's going to kind of pull at his face and hold in his hands, his hands begin to steam and smoke, and you see these flaming balls form in his hands, and he's going to throw.
Is this a spell?
It's not a spell. It's not a spell.
Okay.
I mean, it's a ranged spell attack, but it is an action. It's not like a spell. And he's going to throw. He's gonna throw 2 flames at Finlay and 1 at Esperise. So
I'm just standing here.
it's like a misfire.
How much damage did we take from the falling rocks?
15 if you failed, and 7 if you succeeded.
Just want to make sure I'm holding concentration.
So-
Esperise's damage is halved.
That's a 15 for Finn. The first one is 15. The second one is, God, I'm rolling like shit, is 14. And the last one for Esperise is 19.
Shields.
I'm guessing
Do I have
those...
shield? Yes, I do, right? Yes, I do.
You have shield?
Yes.
I'm guessing the first two don't hit Finn.
No.
They don't hit, okay. So shield.
Little pollenous thing. I'm gonna settle spell shields because I'm not fucking around with that. I don't want nothing to do with this Tarrasque. I'm gonna settle spell shields, which is just pollen appears in a
I was
beautiful
about to
gold
check
orb
if it
around
was
me.
a verbal spell, man.
That's why I got it. Or even yes, okay. So I use 1 sorcery point to settle spell that because I really don't care for this.
What does that look like as you're just like about to open your mouth, but then you're like,
I open my mouth, close my mouth, and there's like like when a plant releases pollen, just of this golden light kind of around me and dissipates and blocks incoming attacks. While my mouth is shut. I am in my lane. I don't have anything to say. Not right now. Nothing to say.
all right. That's gonna lead us to another Horned Devil's turn, which is gonna be the one standing right next to him. This guy is going to move. Let's see. He is going to let go of the ceiling and swoop down towards both you and Finn Esperise, and get into combat range. And
Now you're speaking my language.
he is going to make two. He's going to pull from his back. You watch as this massive trident of like, almost looks like it was made from like melted rust. It's all orange and coated with this kind of small or kind of powdery substance, and it smells very sulfuric. And he is going to take that from across his back, and he is going to attempt to just completely ram it through you, Finn.
Brad.
So tempted to make a joke right now, but I'll wait and see if I actually get rammed.
That's a
You
21.
don't want to get rammed
That's a
by
20.
this horny devil.
I do get rammed pretty hard, I'm sure.
I swear to God. That's a 21. He's gonna do the same thing to you, Esperise. That's a 23. He's gonna make another. He's gonna take his tail, his long whipping tail, and he's going to kind of swipe it towards you, Esperise.
Okay, a 23 meets beats.
That is a 16, which I'm guessing doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Doesn't even hit my normal armor class.
All right. So, but the other two do hit. Finn, you take 17 damage. And Esperise, you take 11. As he brings his trident, his flaming trident around, he begins to kind of like stabbing into the ground, misses for a moment, and then he comes back around and he gets you right in the calf, and he just kind of like twists it in, Finali. He the back end of his trident is like sharp and pointed, and as he takes it out, he stabs into your side, Esperise, and he just kind of hisses and drools in front of you, just looking very hungry. And that will end his turn. Esperise, it is now your turn.
I'm going to step in front of Finn, and I need all three of them to make dexterity saving throws while I see D8s I roll D8s to see what kind of rainbow spray goes into their faces.
All right, dex saves.
Yes, dexterity saves.
All right.
2.
This is a spell.
and 4. I'm subtle spelling it. You know I'm subtle spelling it. I'm using the sorcery point to subtle spell.
It's a 14 for
let
the
me
one
see.
closest to you.
Let me know if any of them get above an 18.
God, I'm rolling like shoes. Like shoes. 2 and a jeez. And then the last one. They get advantage on their saves too. Okay, that's a 17 though. Yeah. What was the DC?
18.
Yeah, they all fail.
Okay. So the first one takes 10d6 cold damage. That's the one that's directly in front of us, takes 36 cold damage. The next one takes 10d6 lightning damage. This is a high level spell. I just want to end this as quickly as possible. 36 lightning damage. And then the last one is a weird one. The last one is...
You do notice with the first one with the cold damage, it does hurt him, but he kind of like, as the frost immediately begins to cake over his face, it just melts away on it. Okay. 36 lightning damage. Okay, that's the full thing.
The last one is restrained, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves 3 times, the spell ends. So it is restrained until it saves 3 times. So it's just stuck up on the wall over there.
Wowzas. Okay.
For the next 3 turns.
So he doesn't take damage, he's just restrained until he succeeds for 3
He's
turns.
just restrained. This is a high-level spell. I just want to finish this combat and leave before other people have to use all of their stuff. And then, I mean, I'm in his space. I'm gonna stay in front of Finn, I think. I don't think I can do anything else with my turn. I guess I'm going to use, as a bonus action on my turn, I am going to use, where is it? Sorry. I'm going to use my sorcery points and convert them into spell slots. And I will figure out the math on that, but essentially just as I am blasting out these 3 blasts of blue, what color is this? That's the fun part. What color are my sprays? One of them is blue, one of them is yellow, and one of them is indigo. It's just this prism of rainbows comes out of my hand completely silently and just Care Bear stares them against the wall. And then the light is going to refract back into me like a beautiful, like when you have a crystal chandelier and it casts the prismatic rainbows across the wall. It all prisms back to me, fills me up. I glow from the inside for a moment and I regain a spell slot with my bonus action. And that's going to be the end of my turn. So I'm just in front of Finn, full up, lit up, beams out my eyes like a broken glow stick.
Beautiful. Praeria. You watch as this creature is restrained, and he just kind of like, he continues to drool, and as his drool kind of like goes down his body, like there's like, it's almost like it's acidic, and you see as it's kind of like, it has trails of like acid scars across its body as it does so. It just looks very angry as.
Okay. Alright, Praeria.
Alright, Prey.
Where is it? I'll find it later. Okay, so seeing this demon come on down to Clown Town, she's gonna kind of pick up 2 of the sharper rock fragments she can find and just like chunk it right between Akron and Samson and take 2 dagger attacks toward it.
So you're gonna throw something and you're gonna throw 2 daggers. You're gonna throw 2 daggers and you're gonna throw a rock.
Well, she's gonna use the rocks as daggers. She's gonna find like sharp ones.
Okay.
You get advantage on the first one, by the way, because it's silvery.
Do you not have daggers?
I don't know. I mean, if we went shopping yesterday, she probably would have got some, but like I was not.
Prey always keep that thing on her. She got
I
daggers.
feel like Prairie's definitely got daggers.
Yeah. I mean, your hands are wood. You could just throw splinters at them.
Yeah, I feel like she's always had daggers on her. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. The 11 does not hit.
Okay. Well, that was for the first one with advantage to see if I... So that would have been 12, and the second... Come on, 15?
It does not hit.
Oh. Shoot. This actually got heavy thing.
You watch as these 2 daggers go flying toward this horned demon, and he just takes his wings and just kind of like, very, very quickly sends a gust of wind that knocks them off course, and they go ding, 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 down right through the jaws of the Tarrasque.
Nope, not getting those back. That's her turn.
All right. What is the save for my restrained boy over here? You're muted. I don't know.
It should be 18 dexterity.
Oh, yeah, if it's me, it is 18 on his dexterity. He needs to succeed 3 times. He can still do stuff. He just can't.
This is 16. He can still do stuff, he just can't move. He is going to...
Yeah, he's under the restrained condition.
He is going to send... Let's see, what's my distance on this?
So he has disadvantage on these attacks.
On his ranged attacks?
Because he's restrained. Because he's restrained.
Yeah, let me check out the restrained condition. His speed is 0, can't benefit from bonuses to his speed. Attacks against him have advantage, and his attacks have disadvantage, and he has disadvantage on dex saves.
Amazing.
Okay. Cool. All right.
So good.
He is just going to, like, rip his head back and just kind of like, and just like hawk out these flaming balls of fire. He's gonna send 1 to Esperise, 1 to Finlay, and 1 to Samson. I just noticed I do a lot of like flaming loogies with the last couple sessions.
That's what fiends do. They just dribble their fire all over the place.
Finlay, that's a 19.
Miss.
Esperise, that's a 27.
With disadvantage?
Oh god, sorry. Okay, Esperise, that would have been, Finn, that would have been a 19. Esperise, it still would have been a 27.
How
Oh, wait,
dare
hold on,
you?
hold
Yes,
on,
a
hold on,
27 hits
hold on.
me. What is there to hit if that's not even a...
Hold on. I gotta roll one more time. Okay. So Finn would have been a 19, and Esperise it would have been a 16.
Oh yeah, that doesn't hit. Yay!
Does that hit you, Finn?
No.
And then Samson. It is a 17. Oh wait, yes,
17.
That's a 17.
17 does hit.
That
Your damage is half.
is,
Samson.
Yeah.
17 fire damage.
Perfect. Halved to 3. I'm a scorpion still.
All right, that ends his turn. That's gonna lead us to the horned devil that is currently banished to his home realm. Does he get a wisdom save again, or is he just there?
He's just there. As long as Finn holds concentration.
All right.
As long as Finn holds concentration on the spell for 1 minute, he stays forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finn, you're holding concentration. The spot where he was standing, you see bits of flame just kind of like materializing out of nowhere, but you continue to hold him. It is now Ludin's turn.
Ludin is gonna look across this area. There's a demon that looks like it's barely injured, that's not restrained. He's going to bonus action. He's gonna leave it there. He doesn't want to cast a spell. He just wants rocks to fall on us because this thing moved. Sharpshooter, both of these going at this creature. That's a crit and an 18. So that's a total of 26 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it is.
So that would be 46 points of piercing damage with the sharpshooters.
Holy crap.
Holy
Good job.
And
You know
Holy
what kind
poop,
of like
Charlie
a stable
Brown.
quality between all of Esperice's brothers? They whip fucking ass. You should all consider.
I'll go ahead and add his little thing on there too. So that's another 6. That's 52 total with these arrows. How's he looking?
He is definitely bloodied. And he is badly injured. You send these arrows out. One goes right into like the side between like where his clavicle is, and just immediately goes straight through, and like black ichor begins to pour out through the wound. The other one goes through where like his hip bone connects. His hip bone connects to like his. God, I'm having like a brain moment. But yeah, his hip.
Big bone.
His hip. Hip bone's connected to you. Knee bone. And he is looking rough. He's just like. He kind of like glances around frantically as your turn ends.
Yeah, I think that is going to end Ludin's turn. I don't want to do anything with his bonus action because I don't want to cast a spell. I think he will move though a little bit closer, just so that he can be up here where everybody else is too. And he's just hanging out. So that will end his turn there. That'll bring around Sam's turn. Samson was holding an action the whole time, but nothing came close enough, so nothing happened with that. Samson is gonna run over here and hurt this thing we're just gonna hurt it. I'm gonna hit it a bunch. I can hit it 3 times. Does a 5, a 21, or an 18 hit?
I think all hit except the 5.
Perfect. I need it to make a Constitution saving throw. So I come over
Is this
there
a spell?
No, it's my tail. I come over there as a
Your
scorpion.
tail? Oh yeah.
I come over there as a scorpion. I grab him with my claw like I'm a giant hermit crab. Get him. He's grappled by me. I pull him up there, fling him around a little bit, and then I put my tail directly in his chest. He was over here railing my friends, and so I put it in his chest, and he makes a Constitution saving throw.
He was ramming us and railing us, and we just couldn't stop it.
He's now restrained.
Why
He's now
are you all the way that you all are?
Thank you, Samson. We know you're a little more used to this than we are.
Oh God!
Got it.
You got it.
So I know a safe word when I hear it.
Oh my
And So that's gonna.
They're saying, red light, red light.
It can give. It is simply grappled by me. It needs to make a con save.
He failed.
Takes. What did he roll?
He rolled an 8. Oh, wait.
An 8?
Yeah, he rolled an 8, yeah.
Good. He takes an additional.
Oh, sheezums.
37 plus 2. 39 piercing and poison damage.
Be immune. So he
And
does. The poison damage doesn't do anything. You watch as it just kind of rolls off of him like water off a duck's back.
Okay, well, the vast majority of it was poison, so only 9 damage goes through. But I got him in one claw. I'm hooked onto the side, like, of this wall, like going into where the Tarask is. I'm waving around like he's Loki and I'm Hulk. And then I'm going to I think at this point it seems like we're about to kill these things, then run away with this thing still asleep. So I'm not going to turn anyone into anything else right now until I hear any other commands. And that end my turn.
All right, Akron.
All right, y'all kind of in the way, man. I'm trying. Can I get within melee range of this one? Can I just like come like right up in here and just like?
Unfortunately, I think everyone is occupying spots within the 5-foot range, and you cannot occupy the same space.
I'm hold this range. Gotta bring it over there so Akron can smack him.
Can you what?
That would be great.
I got him in my claw. Can I just bring him over there so Akron can smack him?
Just like rotate him around like
Yeah,
180 degrees.
Like a waiter
Yeah.
with a tray of wine.
Just like whoop. First he was on this, it just whoop. Bring him around here.
Yeah, is that cool?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Amazing.
Esperis and Finali will not be able to get Jesus.
Opportunity attacks. Yeah.
Because
Well,
you
you know what to do with one anyway. That's
They
all
don't need
good.
him. They don't need him.
I just spin him around. Yeah, I spin him around like he's like a baseball training aid to Akron.
Flat out.
Those softballs on a stick so you can get it.
Oh,
Exactly
well,
that.
the first one was a natural one, so that failed.
Yeah,
But I get 2 attacks, and the second one is a 25.
You got advantage on this. He's grappled and flanked and all that stuff.
Oh, sweet. So was the first one a 25 then, since I rolled twice?
Yep.
Awesome. And the second attack. Yikes! I don't like that. That's slightly better. The second attack was an 18.
That hits.
Awesome. Both of them hit. Fantastic. This thing's barely injured, really? Okay. I'm gonna hit the first one. I'm gonna do a pair of level 1 smites. That's what I'm gonna do. Nah, I'm gonna do a level 1 and then a level 2. So the first one, he takes all of this plus 2d8. My damage. There it is. So he takes 5 plus 2d8. 11 from the first one, and
Are these just punch
and
attacks?
20 from the second one. Yeah.
All right. You just crack into his lower jaw. You punch him right in his chest. You immediately feel like some ribs kind of like crack under your knuckles as you do so, and he just as you punch into his lower gut.
Give him the old 1-2.
He's definitely looking bruised, but he's still up. Obviously, he's looking
gosh,
he's
dude,
looking
just-
injured at this point.
Okay.
Been a lie.
Oh
wait, is it?
yeah, that's
That's the end of your turn.
I was checking, but yeah, that's the end of my turn. I got nothing for bonus action. We good.
All right. Been a lie.
Oof.
So we've got a lot of hit points.
Okay. All right. All of my stuff. Okay. I'm going to whip out. Sorry, I'm trying
Whip
to
it out.
whip out the sling. I guess it's the only thing that's not
Yeah.
It's the only thing that's not
in this fight, man.
not going to destroy the walls and bring
But
everything
it's in a
down.
room with 3 horny boys who are just railing and ramming.
Railing
we
and
didn't
ramming,
do
yeah.
this.
Oh, man.
Hey,
didn't
the
start the
demon
fire.
showed you his. Now it's time for you to show him
Oh
yours.
my god.
You brought us into the boar room with the giant mouth.
Meet my vicious sling.
Welcome to the glory hole of death's door. It's Trask, so
All right, let's see what we can do.
Oh my god.
The one farther away, obviously. I don't feel like I don't want to roll disadvantage on the one closest to me. Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my computer's being so slow. I apologize.
No worries, no worries. Finn.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that definitely does not
That's
hit.
That's not gonna hit. Alright. All my shit's verbal, guys. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're doing your best, Finn. We believe
Yeah,
you.
there's really not much I can do right now without bringing down the place on us.
You only get
You
one
wanna be-
attack. You can't attack
you
again
wanna-
with the sling.
You want to be a scorpion? It's great.
I mean, I might be more useful doing that. Yeah, I mean, turn me into...
We'll make you a scorpion.
Okay. What were you saying, Akri? I can't attack again, I don't think.
No, I wasn't sure if you got 2 attacks.
no, he's a caster. Casters
No.
don't get to attack twice. Fuck casters.
No, this is definitely a battle that fucks me
First
over.
one, you bring out your weapon of spirituality.
The what?
Your spiritual weapon. I just said it.
It's still verbal, I can do that, but...
Nah, that's okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say what my gamble is. This is gonna bring it home to like a tabletop at home D&D situation because I know we don't normally strategize out loud on this, but I think it has to be verbal 3 times before the Trask wakes up. That's what I'm thinking.
It's already been once!
That's a huge
Yeah.
gamble, Deanna. I mean, we're doing
I
fine.
think it's
We're
3.
doing fine.
It's usually 3.
It's always
I'm
3.
not telling you what to do. I'm saying this is what I think.
Yeah, but it's been once, so that means we have 2 times.
Yeah, so let's
If
not
Lauren's not
chance
just rolling every time, we'll make a loud noise. Like, is this the one?
We've been
You're safe for
shooting
now.
things, and as long as it's not a verbal spell, it seems to be okay.
Yeah, they've been hawking loogies on us this whole time, and everything's fine.
Really quiet loogies, just
I feel like at this point we're just taunting the DM, so I think I'm just gonna take... I'm good, I think.
I agree. I think
I
you should
mean-
err on the side of caution.
Yeah, it's just a bonus action anyway, so... Which...
Lauren's like, wait till you guys get to the end of this round.
Yeah.
So
I just
bad.
don't want to get eaten.
Could be like the demons pull out a drum and pots and pans just start going crazy.
I know. I'm expecting the DMs to do something stupid, the demons, so... Yeah, no, I'm good.
I absolutely thought that the devil's plan was to just drop on the Trask and go, hey, wake up.
That's what I thought was gonna happen
And then
too.
it gets eaten, like, what was the point of that?
Well, both the devils now get to go, so let's hope they don't do that.
Yeah. After all the ideas we've given Lauren, let's hope she uses none of them.
Yeah, I will say I have very brief DMing experience now, but it's mostly whenever the players go, oh my god, wouldn't it be terrible if I go, interesting.
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Now, this restrained thing, can it be assisted? Can I, or is it?
It has to make the save at the end of its turn. I think if another devil uses its full turn to do, like it uses its full action to assist, then it'll get advantage on the save at the end of its turn. I think that sounds fair. It's just a dex save at the end of each of its turn. To be fair, it's a 6th level spell. That's why it's so... Or wait, is it a 7th level spell? It's a very high level spell. That's why it's so shitty. It's a 7th level spell. Which means that I'm not going to be able to use that against the 7. So there is a trade-off here.
Oh, like we're not gonna long rest after this.
We're going to long rest in the ever-shifting labyrinth of death.
Yeah.
The giraffes is going to wake up and go, nom nom nom.
I got a tiny hut. We'll just hang out at Akron's place.
I don't think
Brandon, please long rest in my glory hole, please, so that I may destroy you. My Death's Door glory hole.
Wait.
Well,
Lauren,
it's
can that
over,
be your
folks.
next t-shirt? Please long rest in my glory hole.
In my glory hole, yes.
I gotta go.
Please
Yeah,
long
this
rest. in
terms
my-
of service.
That's gonna be
It's-
that needs to be the channel slogan now. Ink and Liar, come long rest in our glory hole.
No, it doesn't need to be that. Of all the things it needs to be.
I meant to say Death's Door glory hole, but it came out way worse than I intended.
It was.
All right.
Y'all getting a good show tonight, folks.
I am going to send 3 flaming. He's going to. So the weird thing about this is he has 3 attacks.
So, tell him to attack me, the scorpion.
I want to give one of
they're
those
all-
attacks to give advantage on the save to my constrained boy, and then only 2 attacks. I'm gonna attack Samson and Esperise. You're gonna watch as he kind of like digs into his ear, pulls out a hunk of like wax, lights it on fire. It does the same with the other ear, and sends those at both you and Esperise. Esperise, that is a
Disadvantage.
29. Why is it disadvantage?
I lied.
And Samson, that is a 27.
29 defo hits.
Your damage is half.
27 also.
Why is there damage halved?
Because
Esperise.
Akron is the goat. That's why he's got a.
Damn!
He's got aura of warding. You have resistance to damage from all spells.
Esperise, that's 7. It's not a. Well, it's like a ranged spell attack. It's not like a. Is it?
That
Is it?
counts, right?
He said all damage. I don't know this ability, but it sounds great.
You and friendly creatures within 10 have resistance to damage from spells. Easy as that.
Yeah.
It does say it's a spell attack, but it's not like a. It wouldn't.
I can't counterspell it, but it's magic damage, right?
It is magic damage, so. Okay, that's fine. Esperise, you take.
I love Akron.
Esperise, you take 17 fire damage, and Samson, you take 8.
Half, right?
Yeah, so half of that.
I'm the
Okay,
best
okay.
scorpion that's ever been.
I'm now finally below 100, and I'm very uncomfortable. I'm
surprised nobody has said anything about Daniel holding a kitten in his hand while he plays.
I thought I heard a
I
kitten.
thought he was just holding his peck lovingly.
I heard
That was
something.
just being weird, just
This is
leaning
our-
back slightly.
Holding-
This is a kitten Rainbow. He's very sick. We're trying to keep him alive right now.
It's his rainbow.
We're having
He's
a
on Rainbow
syringe.
and Cassian. That's so
This-
sweet.
Luke
This is
named
his
him
tail.
Rainbow.
And yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we're-
very small.
He's very small. He's very
He's
sick.
so
We've been
small.
trying to keep him from. He's on a fading kitten regime right now, so.
Like an hour ago, he came over here and he started meowing, and I was like, "Could you just be quiet? I'm trying to stream." And he was like, "No, I will not. You will hold me." or I will make this hell for both of us.
Aw.
And here is and so now here's where Rainbow is.
Luke named him. If you did, he named him Rainbow.
He's a baby fiend.
He's a little baby.
He's very small.
All right. So the horned devil that is essentially surrounded now is going to make. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna make an attack against Finn, Ludin, and Akron. He's gonna kind of like flip. Go ahead. What?
This one that's being grappled by me.
Yeah,
right?
He's grappled by you.
He's
forgot
being
about that.
When I'm
grappled by
holding?
me. Yeah, so he can try to break out. He can use his action to break out if he wants. But
Yeah, he'll do that.
I mean, he can also attack people. Like he can also attack me, but like I'm literally holding him. So it's like if Rainbow here was trying to attack Akron. It's like that.
But why would he? He's so small.
I thought you were gonna say, I'm literally holding a kitten. Would you attack me right now?
I'm wearing glasses and I'm holding a kitten.
How?
Double AC.
Would you? Yeah.
You gotta get Luke to stand on the other side of the screen and look sad, like Daddy, and then see if Lauren will attack you.
All of this is unfair. All right. I guess he's gonna make his attacks against you. He has 3 attacks, so
So he can either forego all of them to break out, or he can attack anyone, but
With disadvantage or something,
But-
right? If he's grappled.
no, it's just a grapple.
if I knock
So-
you out of your shift changing thing, essentially it'll break the grapple. So I'm gonna do all 3 against you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard him
Where you
yell that time.
going? Where you going, little
What's
guy?
going on?
Scared. Because Lauren's attacking.
I know. where is it?
No! He's like, no! Don't attack! No!
All right, go for it.
All right. He's gonna make 3 attacks against you, Samson, as he constricted is gonna attempt to stab you. He might have to use the restroom, Daniel.
Right. Go ahead. What do you hit?
That
AC is like a 12.
I think that's a. Do I get advantage because I'm connected
No.
to you? No.
No.
Okay. Well, that's
Anything you get
27,
disadvantage, right?
27 hits.
a 15,
15 exactly hits.
and a 13.
13 misses.
I hate that the 13 misses.
Well, let's find out. Roll the first 2 damage because the third one might hit Samson. It would
Okay.
hit Samson if you knock me out of the form.
17.
That does not, but I only have like
No, it's
4
17
more.
damage, and then the next one is 16 damage.
Okay, so the 16 knocks me out of form, and then carry over like 12 of that, and then 13 does hit Samson.
13 does hit. All right, I need you to make a
Hmm.
Constitution save.
For what? For what?
Well, you'll find out.
You get a plus 4.
23.
You got a 23 to your
plus 4.
Constitution save.
I do.
You take. You take 11 piercing damage. You do not succumb. You do not succumb to whatever it could have been that you could have succumbed to.
Good.
Do we see him succumbing? What's going on over there?
You do see
visually, like, what's going down.
you do see. Why does this have to be so sexual?
I didn't mean it in a sexual. It's only sexual if you make it sexual, Lauren. I think it says more about you than it does about me.
You do see his tail kind of whipping around like a snake, and then there's a barb at the end of it that is like black, like obsidian, and it does attempt to kind of like wrap around Samson and slice into his arm, but doesn't.
Okay.
And that will end his turn. Oh, wait. He knocked him out of his form. He is going to move. He is going to
Where?
move. He is going to go ahead and make your opportunity attacks.
Fantastic.
Everybody's making an
That's what I
opportunity
wanted
attack.
to hear.
I don't think I can't cast a spell as an opportunity attack unless I'm a warcaster, right? Which I am not. Okay, so I'm gonna slap him.
Wait,
Ooh.
we get an opportunity attack? Me too?
Yeah. Ooh, I'm a warcaster. I can cast spells as a whatchamacallit thing.
I think warcasters can look it up, but I think warcasters can use spells as attack of opportunity.
Esprees,
okay.
I don't think that you are in
I
range.
can't.
Okay.
Am I not?
You're not in range.
I was standing in front of Finn. Okay, yeah, cool, because he
We
he moved
made
with the tail. That's
we
totally
made the,
fine.
Yeah, we made the very weird. Well, I made
That's
the very
great because
weird.
the most I could do is 1 damage by slapping him across the face, so I'm fine with that.
All
Do
right,
I get
so,
one too?
Yes,
I
you do.
didn't know that.
You,
Do I just have to, like, hit him?
Samson, Akron, and Ludin, and Finali, you all get opportunity attacks.
Here's my question, Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Can I smite on the opportunity attack?
I don't
Yes.
know.
You can.
I
This is
think. Yeah. I think my regular smite doesn't cost me anything. So
Ludin is holding his bow, and therefore can't make a melee attack.
Can you not whack him with the bow?
Not
Like, hit him.
effectively.
Okay.
I
Not
don't.
that kind of weapon.
If he had proficiency with improvised weapons, he probably could, but doesn't.
I'm
It
surprised.
still
he
would.
doesn't.
It still wouldn't be because it's a bow.
Can I whack him with a
You're
shield?
improvising
Just
and
punch him.
using
Unarmed,
incorrectly.
unarmed strike him, Ludin. It's
I'm
a free
ho-
attack.
Ludin's holding a bow. He's not
Unarmed strike
unarmed.
him with the bow.
So
and just, like,
with
stick
one
him in there.
hand, and then hold the bow with one hand, and then with your other hand, punch him
No.
in his demon mouth.
So,
I will not. Thank you for
Danny,
asking.
Finn, are you a warcaster? Do you have the feat warcaster?
No.
Okay. Otherwise, you can use any melee attack that is not a spell on it.
Except for like sling, right? Because it's
A sling is
ranged.
not a melee attack. It is a
I
ranged.
can't. Can I attack with a shield or no? I actually don't know.
You
Probably
can
not.
flavor punching him as hitting him with the shield.
Okay.
Because you can just do an unarmed attack unless you have a different weapon on you.
I'll just do an unarmed strike. All I have is my sling. And my bow that Ludin gave me. Okay.
I hit him with a 21.
That hits.
I'm a smite.
Finn hits him
ass.
with a bow.
I'm gonna save my reaction to Samson because I don't have a weapon either.
Does a 17 hit?
No.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do we get advantage since he's like flanked it all on all sides?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me see if I nat 20.
Also, Akron, if you hit him, isn't there a special thing when you hit someone with an opportunity attack because of who you are as a
Cause I'm a sentinel, so he's
Deanna.
not going nowhere.
I know everyone's ability.
You're not allowed to do that, Diana.
Good job. Thank you, Deanna, because I totally forgot about that.
I like that
Okay.
the other two devils just watch their friend fly over and we just surround him and start kicking him.
Just stop! He's already
Just
dead.
boot party him, yeah. Okay, so I did nat 20, but I still hit.
21.
So
Oh yeah, 21 hits.
I'm-
I
Yeah, I
was
get to
wondering what you were
slap
talking
it.
about because you had advantage, yeah. All right.
he takes 15 from me.
All right. Yeah. I was about to say. Let's start getting. So like Samson doesn't. He takes 15 from Akron.
And his speed was reduced to 0. I'm so glad you take notes, Deanna.
Swear to God, Deanna.
Someone
Metagaming over
has
there,
to.
Deanna. Metagaming over there, Deanna. Finn, how much damage you got?
Gaming. I was curious. I was like, oh man, I just don't know. Don't you?
I pull his horn for 3 damage.
Woo! For 3 damage, I just imagine, because Finn has never been in like hand-to-hand combat. He does the whole like thing.
But he has. He grew up as a war cleric.
But you don't have Warcaster?
Take your shield and just whack him over the head with it.
Yeah, you have a shield. There you go. That's a little bit.
I pull his horn.
It's like did I stutter?
That's right.
Look,
Finn, you pull
Akron
his horn,
sees
like,
this and he goes. Akron sees this and goes, Finn, we're gonna teach you how to fight. Like for real. We're gonna
Looks
teach
like
you
a
how to
really
throw hands.
vulnerable spot, you know?
Yeah, hey, it did some stuff. You're
I'm
right.
exposing his neck.
Okay.
But he slice it!
Okay.
Aspiration is now your turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool. So I am no longer in melee range of this guy, right? I'm gonna use my paltry little flight to 5, 10, 15. I guess it's time to start going over to the other side. I'm gonna start going over to Tarask's mouth. It would be a bonus action to try to get anything deeper about this Tarask, right? Would it be like an insight check to go like, how close to waking up is this guy? What kind of check would that be? I'm sorry if you can hear the extreme masculine car outside my house that is just revving its engine.
I think that would be an insight check, yeah.
Okay, is that a bonus action or would that be my action?
I think the way we've been ruling it is you may, in our games, you may use your bonus action to make a check. The same way you can use a bonus action to take a potion.
Well, I got
that's our home rule, everyone. I don't know if anybody knows that out there. That's a home rule that we use.
It's a 4 plus 8, so it's a 12. I don't know if I get a good idea other than big.
There is a lot going on. You kind of like, you flitter over this massive gaping maw, and as you're kind of like looking around, you see the horned devils in the distance. There's another exhale of that just putrid, rotting breath that just kind of flies up with just kind of spittle coming up over the edges of the lip and gums of this maw, and you're not really sure.
Okay, that's totally fair. I'm just gonna be like, I probably want to move faster than this, but instead, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level on the badly injured fellow who is currently trying to unfasten his friend from the wall. I want to say with my rainbow stuff, it's almost like if you've ever been in those like artistic gallery experiences where they like shoot like an aurora borealis or another light show up against the wall and you can see your shadow interacting with it, is he's just stuck to the wall by like a very pretty light show. There's no strings or anything. For some reason, he's still trapped up there and his friend's trying to get him free. I'm gonna go for the one that's not bound, who's next to him.
Okay.
So it's just gonna be Guiding Bolt at 2nd level, so that's gonna be a d20 plus 10. Sorry, I'm using D&D Beyond, but you should see it here. 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's its
I was
DC.
not expecting that. So that's going to be 5d6, and if anyone else attacks him, they will have advantage on the next attack against him. So it's going to be sick. It's going to be 22 points of radiant damage against him.
Okay, 22.
And I'm going to subtle spell it. I'm going to subtle spell it because it is verbal and somatic. And I don't want to do that. And it's just going to be, again, Guiding Bolt is all the light, all that kind of contained prismatic energy that I sucked back into myself last time is going to glance off of me and essentially just blast into him and make him glow beautifully like a little nightlight right over the top of his Tarrasque for those 22 points of radiant damage. And then I'm just gonna float over this open mouth. Does radiant damage appear to do anything special to them?
It does not. Funny enough. I looked, that's what I stopped for a second. I was like, it does not. I don't... All of these...
Someday I'm gonna fight a devil who I'm especially effective against, and I'm gonna be so pumped.
I'm actually surprised. I promise you, I have not intentionally picked, like,
Gone
fiends.
for the fiends that are immune.
It's coincidental, I swear to God. So, you cast these spells, and as you, this demon just completely writhing in agony as its skin begins to boil and blood, like this black ichor of blood begins to pour down its body. And as it does so, it drips onto the rocks and down onto the teeth of the Tarrasque.
But I subtle spelled.
You did subtle spell it.
Oh no!
Nothing.
And he screamed.
No, now there's blood in the Tarrasque's mouth.
It's like sharks smelling blood in the water.
Maybe it's fine.
At least I'm directly over the Tarrasque, you guys. It could be worse. I could not be directly over the Tarrasque's mouth.
At this point, you do see like the jaw begin to widen and crack. The rocks beginning to shower down from the sides of this massive chasm. Everyone make a dex save.
I need to go.
I'm pretty sure everybody except for Esperise gets a +4.
Okay, I got a 17 total.
Yikes, that's... Oh wait, no, that's not bad.
Luden.
Oh, that's pretty bad, actually.
Luden
14 for me.
Luden got a 26.
Succeeds.
And Samson got a 6, 10, 13.
Fails. Esperise, you said 17? Is that correct?
Yes, sorry.
Succeeds. Finlay?
11.
Fails.
Is that with the +4?
Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, I only got a 14.
Fails.
Fails, yeah, no.
22.
Succeeds. That is gonna be as the rocks.
Do the demons also make them?
Yeah.
That's a great point, Finn.
Yeah, what if we just like
just
hold
like to
this guy
say.
above our heads like some kind of shield?
That is 28 bludgeoning damage as rocks
Ow.
just begin to crush, slamming into you. Bones snapping as this Tarrasque stirs. And at this point, Esperise, where you're standing, you see rocks begin to kind of crackle off and break away down into this Tarrasque's jaws, and the eye is right below you, and the lid just pulls back, and you see kind of like this, you know, like when the eyes kind of like roll back into your head if you're kind of like woozy or dizzy or tired. You see the iris just kind of focus, dilate, and then focus and pull together. It does not focus on you. For a second you thought it did, and you kind of like freeze, and you're looking down, and then it rolls back into its head, and the lid closes. But you get the sense, if anything happens again, this creature is going to wake up. If anything causes enough noise, this creature is going to wake up.
Gotta go. We have to leave.
Yeah, it's time. Hi, Two Dumb Brothers. Thank you for raiding.
We're in danger.
The way you said it was like, hi, idiots.
The party is about 1 out of 3 strikes away Deanna. Of waking a Tarask who's been hibernating for a very long time. So welcome.
I can eat these demons and go back to sleep. We gotta go.
Praeria.
I'm fine with that.
If we leave, will the demons just wake it up at
And
this point?
get eaten? Maybe.
Well, you
Do
won't
we-
be here for that.
It's not. I don't know.
Then we go
Can-
down the thinnest path that it can't fit in.
It's gonna
I feel like it
jump
makes
out
its
of
own
the,
path, yeah.
It's gonna jump out of the mountain.
I have a strategy that I'm gonna. Daniel, do you have silence?
Udin does.
Oh wait. No,
nah,
wait,
but that's
does
like his
casting
biggest
silence-
thing, isn't it?
Never mind. My
It's-
strategy doesn't work. I was like, if you cast silence as a reaction on Finn when he casts Dimension Door, then it will be silent. But then that'll also counterspell the spell, right?
I feel like if Finn
Yeah,
has to
it'll
cast
affect-
Dimension Door, we've probably already woken the thing up.
Turn us into animals.
Quiet
Yeah,
animals.
I mean, we can get away from it. We can run, but will they wake it up?
That's
Like,
their problem.
The problem
We're
is
gone.
we're like one step away from waking it up anyway.
whose turn is it?
Mine. Okay,
It's Prey's turn. She
this
is
one,
sweating.
yeah, this demon we got over here, the one we're holding on to.
Throw it
What's-
down to the Tarask to distract him. Sorry,
It's a
go ahead.
Kalima! Kalima!
Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, alright, okay. This is fine. This is cool and it's fine. Oh, nope, that's... was gonna do a thing,
Well,
but
Raina
that's
decides
not
what she's gonna do. Today's map is brought to you by Traps, Puzzles, and Dungeons, the Game Master's book.
Can't see that, Lauren. Do you
Yeah,
gotta bring it
you're-
closer?
yeah, you gotta put it in
Sorry.
front of you. You're
There you go. I don't know if you can read backwards. Today is brought to you by the letter T, P, and D for Traps, Puzzles, and Dungeons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right, Raina, what you doing?
Oh, that commercial break is not very long. Cool. Yeah, we gotta go. We're gonna go. Which way did we come in? Is it just like this little point behind us over here? We are going. Everyone. She's gonna like take out her scythe and hold an action and stand like right here. And just kinda like get out of here to everyone else. And that's
Right.
it for now.
I was
she's
like,
gonna
is that
begin the
on your
retreat.
turn?
We gotta go. Yep. Gonna make sure everyone knows we gotta dip.
we got one more thing before it
Ugh.
makes noise. Right?
Brandon,
I'm
with
just
the- oh,
saying,
we're
dude's
good. We're good, guys.
bloody. We're totally fine.
Oh, okay, we're just good.
I think we're in a room with 3 devils.
More like
Maybe.
2.5. I mean, one of them is restrained. One of them is near dead, and the other one's getting curb stomped
Yeah,
over
but the
here.
fact that he got near dead meant that his blood dripped into the Tarask, and that counted as waking the Tarask up. So, like, don't kill any of these guys because it'll wake the Tarask up. That's what I'm learning. I didn't even kill him, and it woke the Tarask.
I mean,
On the
how
other hand,
tough
maybe
is
it's a baby
Tarask
Tarask.
really? Right.
I rolled
Baby
2
Tarask.
18s. That is a 21, so he succeeds once.
I have a... If this kitten pulls through, Rainbow is a beautiful name, but have you considered Rainbow Tarask? Tarask is an excellent nickname for a kitten.
That's his last name. No, that's his middle name. We need a name. We need a name. We'll have to give him a formal name like Tanya and Beef.
Anya.
Don't you remember Beef's full name? It's the most epic name ever. We gotta name it. We gotta give him a formal name.
Rainbow is short for Rainbridge Tanya Tarask Hodges. Bow.
Bo. All right. So that ends his turn. The Horned Devil, who is still in another plane of existence, can't do anything because Finali, have you been rolling your Constitution saves?
No. I'll do that now.
You know.
You get +4.
Okay.
I don't know how much damage I had done, so I wouldn't know what the DC is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well eventually it'll roll.
I know you're bloodied over there, so.
That's the demon's blood.
Alright. I gotta.
You got a 5?
Yes, I got a 5.
I think it's safe to say that he came back. He's been gone for a while, and you haven't been rolling your Constitution.
Wait.
Go, Esperise. What you got,
If the
Deanna?
target is native to a different plane of existence than the one that you're on, the target is banished with a faint popping noise returning to his home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute is passed, it reappears. Okay. Yep. Nope, you're right. I just wanted to see.
Yeah,
It's
I
because it was
didn't
from another
know.
plane.
I didn't know I had to. I thought it was just like when the spell ends, so I apologize.
The spell ends when the concentration ends, but you're totally good. It's a complicated spell.
I thought it was just after 1 minute.
It reappears in
roll
the
a
space that it
natural?
left.
Did you roll a natural 5 or?
No, I
Like a
rolled a
2.
nat 1 with a +4. So
How
yeah.
many nat 1s have you rolled tonight?
I don't know. D&D Beyond hates me. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
I don't. It's been a lot.
What we should do. Lauren might not like this. We'll see if Lauren allows it. Maybe I'll talk about it in the after show. But Daniel did get us all Mithril Armory dice. They're absolutely beautiful. I feel like we should be allowed to roll those also. But we'll talk about that in the after show, which you can all watch on YouTube later.
I would still.
We can do that in the boss fight with the corrupting Morrow.
Oh, cool. That'll be dope.
Perfect. Love rolling those big metal dice.
So,
All right, well,
anyway.
moral of the story is it's back. So
Okay, so yeah, maybe now we should leave.
at this point, this guy's gonna fly all the way over here. He is gonna send a flaming ball to Esperise, Samson, and Akron.
Bring it. Can't hit me. I got the power of God and the Feywild on my side.
Swear to God, I'm gonna eat you, Brandon, with this Tarask.
And I'll punch him in the stomach and smite my way out of it.
Smite your way out of a Tarask stomach. Love
Yeah.
it.
All right. Does a natural 20 hit you, Esperise?
Silvery bar.
Yes! I feel like, Brandon, you saw my face as I went, I'm not gonna say anything.
Brandon, you already used your reaction.
What?
You
Why did I do
already
that?
used your
Sentinel.
reaction for Sentinel.
You use
Has it
Sentinel.
not been his
over there.
turn again?
That was an opportunity attack. That wasn't a.
Opportunity
That
attacks
is
your
it's
reaction.
your reaction.
That's your
to use your
reaction.
opportunity attack.
Ah, you tricked me, Lauren. How freaking dare you?
No, I tricked you. I told you to do both things.
The
are in
natural
the clear,
20
Lauren. Right.
will stand.
Wait, so the Sentinel thing eats my reaction?
That's the
Or
part of
is it-
it.
or-
The attack
does.
eats your
Yeah.
reaction.
Oh, I see it right there. One reaction. Crapskis. Well, Esperise don't die.
Samson
fine.
does a.
Look, if you make me have to dive into a Tarask mouth to save
15
you, I'm going to be
hit.
very upset.
Is a 15 hit?
Yes.
Just think about how sad Esperise looks when she talked about her mother, and then Akron will jump right in there.
Yes.
And Akron
like
is a,
like 20 episodes ago, I took off this +1 studded leather armor.
and you
And I've been
regret
back
it.
on since.
Would you do that?
Akron, does the 23
I don't wear
hit?
armor anymore. We can do that.
Are you serious? Meets beats, man. Damn.
Everyone gets hit. Esperise, you take 31 fire damage.
Cool.
Samson, you take 13. And
Half of that.
Akron, you take 11.
Also half of that.
As
I'm gonna remind people to change their HP in the forge, please, just so I can.
Let the healers know that you are injured, please.
Oh, trust me. If Akron's in danger, you'll know. I take what half of 11 is we round down, right? So would that be 5?
I always forget.
Yeah, you always round down. Always round down. No matter what.
I take 5. That ain't bad. Honestly, the rocks have done the most damage.
Brandon got so cocky, man. I was like, you already used your reaction, Brandon. I swear with you. Well.
Okay, whose turn is this? Is it this thing's turn?
You let us celebrate and everything.
It's Luden's turn, sorry.
It's Luden's turn?
It's Luden's turn.
Okay.
Luden, put your bow away. And stab this thing.
No, well, we can't, can we kill these things right next to us?
This one's
Is that
injured.
okay?
I mean, look, Luden, Samson, Akron, and Finn all go before the Horned Devil does. If all of us attack and all of us hit, this thing's gonna die.
Yeah, Luden's gonna take one step back. Allow for an appropriate amount of time to not be opportunity attacked. And then he'll go ahead and sharpshooter and attack this creature right in front of him.
Okay.
Sharpshooter on both of these. Bow out, hitting this thing right there. Does a... Ooh, that's interesting. Does an
good job.
18 hit?
Yes.
And the next one's higher, so that'd be 23.
Yes.
So both of those are going to hit. That'd be 8 plus 30 plus the d4. So 39 points of damage to this creature.
Total?
Total.
Okay. All right.
Did it die?
No, it's now near
It
death.
didn't? Okay, yeah, that will end Luden's turn. And
Don't it? Oh no, you attacked twice, didn't you?
yeah, I did attack twice. Okay, all right. In that case, I think that the plan is that we need to leave, right? Because these things are floating over the mouth, and apparently blood in the giraffe's mouth's a bad thing. I'm getting that vibe. And so I'm going to turn everyone into a giant eagle bat.
Wait, no, I gotta kill the thing first.
You can hit it with your eagle.
You can wait.
You can hit it as an eagle.
Akron, you can wait.
Akron's twitching over there. His eyes just like.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Welcome Raiders, Hard Knock Dice.
What's up, Raiders?
welcome Raiders.
They're attempting to flee.
One.
There's a massive chasm of in the middle of the floor. That is the mouth of a Tarrasque, so it's sleeping for now.
And we're fighting demons over it. Because we make poor decisions.
Giraffe. If we woke it up, we'd be fine.
I don't think we had a choice in this, Brent.
Okay.
Essentially, a bunch of devils came down the wall and we're gonna wake it up, and we went, oh, and now it's waking up, so we gotta go.
Yeah.
But it'll have a nice snack with them, and then maybe they'll be like,
Yeah, one of them I found up like a honeyed ham for him, so hopefully he'll take a look at that honeyed ham devil before I
So we're all birds?
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn us all into giant eagles. with my bonus action. Before I do that, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna hope that I can make sure that this thing stays away from us. So before I turn us all into eagles, I'm going to cast a spell. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna turn us into eagles, and then I'm gonna attack him. I'll make my 2 attacks against him with everyone around with advantage because we're flanking and everything. All these, this is +5, so there's a 22 hit.
Yes.
And then does a 14 hit.
Yes.
14 hits?
Oh, wait, sorry, no.
Okay. Then he takes 2d6 plus 3. He takes 10 points of damage from me as an eagle.
He is still up.
Okay. In that case, I move 80 feet over here. Do I see an exit?
There are... Technically, you see three different passageways.
I lead the way and move away from all the devils, getting about here, so they can all see me bank right and head towards this exit.
Okay.
Away from here. So it's the furthest away from the devils and everything I got going on there.
Okay.
I bank around the corner, and that ends my turn. Well, we're all giant eagles now.
All right, Akron.
Well, I'm a bird now.
Just peck him.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
No, it's really fine.
Giant eagle smite.
Hold on, let me look.
That was gonna be my next question.
These kittens
I
out
think
real
they
quick.
can, but Lauren has different opinions. I think.
Lauren's not here right now, so we're just gonna say I smite it.
Where's she going? Did she say?
I don't know. She's probably done with my shit.
She said, no, you absolutely cannot.
Sorry.
Hey, Lauren.
Hmm?
Can I smite as an eagle?
No.
Is
I
his
can,
oath
I can
diminished
feel your
because he's an
frown
eagle?
through the screen. Or your
Is his
disappointment.
commitment to pacifism diminished because he's an eagle?
Yeah.
His commitment
I mean,
to
I'm still.
pacifism at all diminished because
Are you a moon
he
druid?
smashed that guy's brain in.
Huh?
Are you a moon druid?
You know I'm not a moon druid.
Lauren, none of us are moon druids because you explicitly outlawed moon druids from the game.
I know. That's I'm just
None of
you can do this ever.
Yeah. So
Okay, but
and
smiting's not a spell, though.
they
That is
can-
just the power of the
they-
Fae running through my
they-
eagle veins.
They have a special feat that allows, or a special feature that allows them to cast spells when they're turned into animals.
That's not.
But it's not a spell.
It's not. Yeah, you definitely can't wrong. But so why don't you just go?
See, this is why I don't want to be.
I'm sorry. What?
I'll peck him. I'll peck his little demon eyes out. What am I?
Brandon, as you whisper under your breath, the Tarrasque's eye rolls over.
What did you say?
I said, Lauren is the best DM ever. We love you.
And the Tarrasque says, "You're damn right." And he goes back.
It goes back to sleep. All right, Daniel, as an eagle, what are my pluses to hit with this thing?
+5 to hit. You get 2d6 plus 3.
Awesome. So a 14 plus 5 hits, I assume?
You get 2 attacks.
Okay, so the first one hits. Let's do another one. Let's go. Oh, that was so close to an natural 20. That's only an 8 plus 5. So a 13 misses. So you said 2d6 plus what?
3.
Wow, so with one peck to the eyeball, he takes 7 points of damage.
God.
Is he still up?
He's still up. He's so close.
Dang it.
You have
Only you
80
guys
feet of
did-
movement.
If only you had done. If only you guys did more damage.
If only I could smite as an eagle. I'm gonna fly away. I'm gonna follow Samson. Where'd you go down this way?
To the right. Yeah, you also move over to the right.
Pew! Yeah, I'm gonna fly over. I'm gonna fly over here with my eagle buddy, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Finn.
Okay, I guess I'm also gonna bite him.
So you just asked me this question. You can make 2 claw attacks with 1 attack action. So you can attack twice and then move.
Oh,
Caw!
okay. I'll try to claw attack twice then. Alright, come on, computer.
He looks rough.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. The stat block is in the Facebook chat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I get much like
It's
Rainbow.
plus a
I have all of
5,
you as
right?
well.
You have what?
I said much like Rainbow, I have all of you as well.
Okay, 21 for the first one.
That hits.
My dice is like slow-mo and D&D Beyond. It's so ridiculous.
Do you have
voices.
hardware?
It's like you
to
want
accelerate
another
things
nat
on?
1, right?
What's,
Yeah,
what's
give
up
me
with my
another nat
voice?
1 for the second attack, so I
Bradley-
hate D&D Beyond.
Did you get another natural 1?
Yes, but the first one hit. But yes, I got another freaking nat 1.
Has somebody been
I don't
keeping?
know.
Has somebody been keeping count out there? I think
I think
That's
it's my
1,
computer.
2.
I don't know.
6. Jeez.
It's pretty bad. Okay, 2d6, right? Is that what you said, Daniel?
Yes, 2d6 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know what is up with D&D Beyond. But clearly it hates me, or Finn, or both.
D&D Beyond's really finning it right now.
I'm sorry, what's the plus, Daniel? It's
Plus 5.
5. Okay, so 9 plus 5, so that's 14 damage for the claw. Did I get him?
He has 15 hit points, Daddy.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm just gonna scratch him in the face and leave.
As we all fly away,
Danny,
someone will kill this creature.
The chat says you can turn the special effects off so that your dice will roll better.
Is that how that works?
Well, I mean, maybe they won't roll in slow motion, but I
Turn
don't
the
know.
special effects off, Danny. Okay, I'll do that. Maybe it will hate me less, but I'm gonna fly away. Eh. Eh.
And that ends your turn.
That ends my turn. You got 1 hit point left, whoever wants to finish this guy.
This horned devil is going to rush. Being near death and his need to his survival instincts kicking in, he is just going to he's going to fly and use his full movement and disappear down this tunnel.
Honestly, that's probably good, because that means no more blood's gonna drip into the thing's mouth. So.
And that will end his turn. This one with 1 hit point. I'm so surprised that you could have killed him if you stayed there.
Yeah, but then he would have fallen into the guy's mouth.
Very
huh?
true, very
or no,
true.
he was on the.
He is going to use his full movement. And he is going to go down this tunnel. And just like you see like blood pouring, he has tears in his wings as he hobbles down this tunnel, and he
As
disappears.
a giant eagle, wait, do I want an attack of opportunity on him? No,
Do you?
right? No.
No, because
It'll
then
wake- it'll wake
you'll
up-
essentially be
Well,
feeding the shark. Yeah.
Can you grab him, like, after you kill him, like, and throw him on the edge?
I don't think we should risk it. Just let him go.
I feel like I accidentally bled the other one. I feel like if I kill him, it's gonna wake him up. So Esprit will hold herself back. She'll hold herself back as a beautiful giant hummingbird, as previously discussed. She will hold herself back from killing this.
All right. Esperis, is now your turn.
You're muted.
Sorry, you just, I was counting by tens as I moved, so it was very important. 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'm gonna blast up between Finalai and Akron, and I'm gonna dash. Why not? I'm not doing great. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, I'm gonna start heading down this hallway. Can I bonus action perception check with my giant eagle keen sight to get a glance of what we're heading into here?
Sure. With your bonus action?
Yeah. Yes, with my bonus action. So that's an advantage and +4. So I'll roll d20 and another d20. Okay, so that's gonna be 23 total to take a gander, and in giant eagle speak, probably tell everybody what's up.
You
And then
peer
I got
down.
24 feet of movement after that.
You peer down this tunnel, and it's actually fairly straight. It's like a hallway, and there are tunnels that kind of branch off from it that you can see initially the closest, but eventually the distance of your sight kind of runs out. But it looks very much like a hallway where there are doorways kind of or passageways leading off from the main tunnel.
Okay. I will, in giant eagle language, which we learned exists, call back to everyone what I learned about. We're coming into a hallway. Hopefully there is some kind of, I don't know, labyrinthine room full of pillows and soft places to lie down or something. That sounds really nice right about now. And that's going to be the end of my turn, as I just essentially swerved between everybody to make sure that I get out first. That's going to be the end of my turn. Yeah.
Prearia.
Yes, finally. She's very excited we're leaving. So she's gonna follow. Just like also grab Luden and like put one of her little birdie claws. Just hold his little bird claw hand. And just go across the cavern. Join everyone
Can
over
you
here.
describe the texture of your bird claw, Prearia? With his passive perception? Okay. It's not wooden? You know
It's
what I mean?
the other one.
Just gonna snag his foot with her foot. It's fine. Does not need much dexterity, much movement.
Are you bringing Luden with you?
Yeah. No man left behind. Get over here. No birds left behind, I guess. Yeah.
The reason you're making that face, Daniel.
No, I was just waiting for Lauren to say something if she wanted to, but it sounds like she does not.
Wait, why?
Let's go.
No reason whatsoever.
Don't worry about it. We out of here. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry
It's
about
all, yeah.
If Prearia dashed, they would have caught up to everyone
What are you
anyway.
guys doing
They
to
can
me?
get you exactly here. They can get you exactly here.
What are we
Yes.
doing? We're surviving your encounter. What does it look like?
All right, does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, this guy is going to attempt his wisdom save once again. He
Dexterity
has.
save.
Is it dex save? Sorry.
Dex save, not wisdom.
That is a 14. He fails again. That spell is nasty.
Is that 3 fails? Or is that 2?
It's 3.
I think that's 3 fails.
Because she did it the first round, right? Didn't you?
No, this is round 3, so it's at least 2. I don't think she did it
Well,
the first
he
round.
failed.
It was. I
yeah,
did it on the first round. I think.
It'd still
yeah,
be 2
it was
because
the first action I took.
it would still be 2 because he did succeed once.
It acted first. No, it's never succeeded. I don't think. Did it succeed when
Then
it was
that's
assisted?
3. This would be the third time then.
Did it succeed when it was assisted? I didn't get the save on that one.
It did succeed when it was assisted.
Okay, next time it fails, something fun happens, which we won't get to see. But do you want me to tell you what it is? Because we're already leaving.
I'll save it.
Okay.
Save
I
it.
may never get to use this spell again. Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
tell us in the after show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think she's telling us to save it because it's not quite done yet. I don't know. I
I
don't
would
know.
like this encounter to be done.
Luden?
I think the encounter's done. I'm as out of the room as I can be on this map.
I think at this point, because this guy right here, he is going to attempt to go over and help and assist his fellow horned devil. And I think for brevity's sake, I think you guys will all easily be able to make it out if you go.
Cool. We do that.
We wish, and we leave.
We so wish.
We
All right.
absolutely do.
That will
We
end.
wish. We wish.
That will end our combat encounter.
Yay! We did it, guys. We didn't wake up the Tarrasque.
I assume it's waking up now because that guy's restrained and the other guy's bleeding into his mouth. So we gotta.
I mean, we'll know once we hear the.
Maybe it'll just wake up, have a little snack, and go
back to bed.
to sleep. Maybe it's just like,
I just have a
nice
feeling
snack.
that's not the last we've seen of it. But
It's Chekhov's Tarrasque. If you put a Tarrasque in a game, we have to fight it at some point.
Gonna be just checking. Do any of these doors have like gentle, I don't know, lullaby or Enya music from the inside where it's like, ooh, this is a rest room. Like this is a room for resting.
I can ritual cast Tiny Hut. If we need
Not
to.
this close to the Tarrasque though. We gotta make.
Well, no. I mean, we
What
can
is-
move on, but like,
as
Should
you
we
all,
go to break so we can give away these dice?
We're gonna skip over break because we're only
But what
30
about my
minutes away
short
from
rest?
ending. And I actually do
well,
want to
maybe just
do what? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna. We're only 30 minutes away from ending tonight's session, so I think we're just gonna skip over break and we'll just pick a winner at the end of the session.
just power through.
It won't be much. I have. Just trust me.
Okay, so
All
you're
right.
saying that there is gentle Enya music emanating from one of the
Gentle-
chambers off this hallway.
Does it sound like Enya music?
I don't have my internet cut out, so I have no music. I don't know.
You have no
I don't
music?
know what
Aw.
music is emanating.
Sad.
Deanna wants to believe that so bad, but we all know what it really is.
Danielle, I don't like this point of view. Danielle Lenoir says Chekhov's Tarrasque has now become Schrodinger's Tarrasque. It's in a cavern, and as far as you know, it's both awake and asleep.
See, I don't know. I feel like if we would know if it was awake, because we'd be fighting for our lives right now.
Do you think the Tarrasque will help us fight the Seven?
yeah, maybe I can cast Gios.
I can't speak with animals.
Finn,
Is that
just
a thing?
cast modify memory on it and
Maybe-
let it know.
Yeah.
Can I do like make
Feed it
friends?
some of the Feywives.
But for real, what if I cast Gios? Would it help? Would I do it? Like, can I make a friend?
Can you make a friend?
Yes.
This is my pet Tarrasque. That's a very Finn thing to do, though.
Everybody has the potential to be a friend.
Finning it means two things. It either means making a really bad decisions or befriending a Tarrasque.
There's finning it and befinning it. Like,
Befin.
befriending.
I want to befin the Tarrasque.
Yes.
Finn? Oh, good lord.
It says defending him.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
it's not impossible.
Are we remaining eagles as we head down this hallway? I'm assuming we're checking out the various places we can head out, right?
Yeah, we're eagles. At any given time, we could also be spiders if we need to crawl through stuff.
So
just
you-
depending on whatever we'll let the tunnel tell us what we need to be.
You guys dash down tunnels, making your way. You turn to a dead end, turn back around to another dead end, and have to go back. The tunnel's continuously changing and shifting. You have no idea where you're going. You have no idea what is up, what is down. You are consumed by this labyrinth. You feel the weight and ache deep in your bones as the fight has taken out a lot of energy from you. And you continue your way through the dark Hellion labyrinth. And as you turn to another passageway. You notice a singular wooden door right in the middle of the tunnel, somehow held up without any supports.
I have to say, this looks important. I am not feeling so good right now. Do we want to investigate the door or head through it? Do we want to rest out?
How far away from the...
Looks over her shoulder to see if she hears the rest. Before she talks about resting outside the door.
There's a little bit of a rumble behind you, but nothing more than that.
I mean, a rest would be good.
It would be very much needed, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all are bloodied. How bad are y'all?
I'm at a quarter of my health right now.
Finn?
Yeah, I'm at like 57. I'm not probably as bad as Reese is, but...
I'm also at 57. I just have a lot of hit points.
I don't know
trying
what
a short rest, right?
I don't know what Ludin had before, but he's down like 60 points since we got here, and I know he was down early.
Right, so we have potions and stuff, but I've
You-
got
we do have some
You
potions
all-
if we wanted to suck down some potions.
You
But
all
didn't we
don't-
say that that's not a good decision?
It's not. We should save them.
You all stand there kind of bickering as what to do, and the door swings open. And while you should
God.
expect to see
Okay,
the
no
same trail path continue on, you are amazed to find the door that should open to nothing opens up into a massive, great feasting hall with intricate tapestries hanging from the walls.
That guy.
Each seeming to depict
Is it that dude again?
Dude.
a moment in
That dude from like the
Aurora's
second
history.
episode.
Although none of them look familiar to you all. You see the room is long and rectangular. The door being on the far side, you see these long wooden tables that stretch all the way to the back wall, each intricately carved with high back thrown armchairs lined all the way down. The ceiling stretches up into a blackened vault and the beams curl and arch upward. Large, tiered... Says my internet connection is unstable and I'm a little worried that we just lost connection. Let me make sure. I hate that I'm in the middle of my monologue. Large tiered...
You're good.
I was a little worried. Large tiered iron chandeliers are sparse throughout the space with dozens of candlelight dripping warm light into this room. Oddly, candles in red tinted glass votives. They continue around the long sides of the walls, above the tapestries, and you guess possibly above the doorframe as well. There's no way of knowing, unless you step inside once more. There's something familiar about all this. Praeria, Samson, and Finlay. Although this time, you notice the tables are barren, once filled to the brim with a feast unlike any other. This time, of course, there is no food for you all. Nothing but the polish of the wood reflecting the candelabra. And there, at the end of the hall, a man? No. A tiefling? His hair is black and he sits at the head of the table at the end of the room with a golden goblet in his right hand. He swirls the liquid and looks at all of you. I know, attractive fellow. Are you going to stare at me all day? You were just as rude the last time you were here, although 3 new companions this time. It's good to see you again, Praeria. Samson. Been a lie.
Finn's gonna turn to Samson. Look, I know what you're gonna say, but we're kind of in a tight situation right now.
This
So
does look a lot nicer than the cave.
He could
Can
be
I
a
make an
friend.
Arcana history or religion check on this guy? What is happening? Esprit does not know this man.
He's just a friendly tiefling.
No, stop
all
it.
right. I don't. So that means no check.
What are you looking for exactly?
Have I ever heard of something like this before? Other than, I don't know if the party is even. They talked a lot about the mother and their adventures there in terms of like the death and destruction. I don't think they mentioned weird tiefling showed us up and offered us his table. Was that something you guys brought up before to everyone?
None of them have brought this up before. I can tell you right now, they
I
have
don't think
never
so.
brought this
It happened
up.
like once. Happened like one time in like the second episode, and we noped the hell out of there
I
real
didn't. I wanted to go in, and everyone said no, Finn.
Okay.
Guess
So,
what?
in any of the books, in my mother's library, in the temple at Dawn's Rise, in the copious amount of reading she did to fill the void in her heart, has she ever heard of anything like this? Anything maybe in arithnomancy, I can't remember her name, Rhaenyra's tower that would have indicated, yeah, there's a tiefling who does this. Have we heard about
Make a religion
high
check
level
for me.
wizard tiefling? Okay.
I'm gonna look at Finn. I'm like, I don't know if we're exactly any safer in there than we are out here. You know?
But there's a Trask out here, and there's a.
I got a
smirky
10. I want to use Favored by the Gods to add
That's a good
2d4 to that roll. Because I
feel
get it
like-
back on a short rest, and I know we're going to rest. And I would like to know as much as I can.
Sure,
Because I'm assuming it failed. I can only use it on a fail.
it did.
Okay. So it's a 16 total now.
You
What?
you don't know a ton, but you can tell with absolute certainty this is the kind of high-ranking devil that makes bargains.
This
And
is
with
not-
that being
Okay,
said,
great.
he looks
It's
at
like
you.
the Feywild.
He looks at you, but they're different. They're a different kind of bargains. He looks at you all as you all kind of like bicker to one another and don't acknowledge him. And he goes, "Forgotten me already, I see. I'm heartbroken, truly. And here I thought you all would be in such a bargaining mood. Let me ask directly. Are you all in a bargaining mood?" And he smiles, sits up in his chair, and downs his goblet of wine or whatever it may that he was drinking.
Wait.
And he
Wait.
cuts his eyes with your passive insight, Finali, Akron, and Praeria. He flashes a look specifically at Ludin. And there is a eagerness and excitement. And with that is where we will end tonight's session.
Cool.
I was all set up to be like, yeah, we want to make a deal with this guy, but now he's angling for my man. Well, not my man, like romantically, my bro.
I had to leave you guys with something to think about.
Wait.
Ludin
I now-
always wants power, so he's
I
gonna be
am-
all up in there.
I'm vaguely certain this dude like hates us. Didn't
He didn't give any indication at all. He was just sus, and everyone was like, no.
Do you guys remember?
No,
like,
but we talked to him though, remember? Because he wanted that heart or something, right?
Yes,
and didn't
he
Samson
did.
smash it?
He wanted that heart. I think
He wanted
did.
that heart, and I'm pretty sure Samson smashed it or something.
Yeah,
And we
No.
never heard from him again.
That's
he
not
asked
what
us
he
to
asked
fetch
for.
it for him.
What?
What
I don't
did he
remember.
ask
I don't
for?
remember exactly.
You
This was
don't
like a
remember
year
what
ago.
He asked for the vial. Did he ask for the vial?
The vial. That's what it
yes,
was.
he did.
The weeping vial, right?
Yes.
that-
the weeping
yeah,
vial.
okay,
he asked
okay,
for
okay, I remember now.
Cassius, I think.
Yeah.
He wanted Cassius'
Oh, he hates
soul.
the hell out of us. Nah, we can't bargain with this dude. He probably wants to kill us all.
Well, he's not looking to
Oh,
deal
the
with us. He
options.
wants our boy.
I mean,
Cassius is mine, so.
You really want that long rest? You really want all
Yes.
those spell slots back?
I would. Well, actually, I
I'm
just
sure
did a
you
short
could.
rest. I've only
I'm
used,
sure
like,
you
2
could
spell slots.
bargain for that if you really wanted it.
We want
Listen,
that and
I'll
more.
go sleep next to a terrace before I bargain with the devil. Like,
Just think. You guys have plenty. You have plenty of time to think about it. With that being said, while we kind of
Cast chaos on him.
we do have our giveaway still going. If you have not entered, please enter. We are giving away a beautiful dice scroll, leather dice scroll from Mithril Armory. If you would like to enter, it is command ticket or command loot to enter, which is !ticket or !loot. You must also be following to enter as well. You'll get a little confirmation in chat that your entry went through. While we get our last minute entries, I'm going to thank all of our wonderful followers and everyone this evening. Let's see, to just scroll down here. Thank you, Hello Love Doves, for the resub. That's 2 years, 24 months. That is the 24 month for Hello Love Doves. Ray Butler 9 for the follow. Hatcher Actor for the Are you watching, Mr. Christian? Have you been watching this whole night, Mr. Christian?
No, I think I'm just logged into his account on my computer.
Oh, are you? It's Brandon.
He did check in from the road.
We were like, Christian, hi!
Christian.
Oh, is he here? I don't know.
He came in for a second.
Thank you
wanted
for
to
the
support
resub.
us.
That's 24 months for Christian as well. Thank you D&D with me for the raid of 7 viewers. Thank you GF Powers 4 for the follow. Flock Obama for the gifted 5 tier 1 subs, and GF Powers 4 for the cheer of 100 bits. They said not completely sure what I stepped into tonight, but I'm pretty sure I'm entertained. That must have been when we were making sexual innuendos earlier. Thank you to Dumb Brothers for the raid of 3. Flock Obama with another gifted tier 1 sub to 2 Dumb Brothers, and Hard Knock Dice for the raid of 5 viewers. Just a reminder, next Monday we will not be having Fate's End because 2 players are going to be out, so we will not be having a Fate's End episode next Monday. We will continue more Fate's End the following Monday, which we typically have Fate's End every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, Daniel and I gotta make sure it's okay with Daniel and his schedule, but we play. I would like to play. We're gonna start. Oh my God. A Way Out. A Way Out. Where we're gonna start A Way Out. We're gonna have a short. We might have a short rest on that Monday instead, and Daniel and I are gonna play throughout the entire series or game of A Way Out. So lots of fun. We actually played the creator's other game, It Takes Two. Had a ton of fun playing it, and we wanted to stream A Way Out together. So looking forward to that. Wednesday, Aurorio Origins will continue. You can see Daniel DMs that game. It just started. We've just finished episode 1. We're gonna moving on to episode 2. You'll see Daniel there. I believe Brandon is in that game. Raina is in that game. That's all who's in Fate's End who's in that game, right?
Yep.
Okay, nobody was
And the Valor
confirming
Boys
anything
are
I
in
just
that
said.
game.
Yeah, and the Valor Boys.
And the
Yeah.
Valor Boys are in that game as
Plus
well.
CJ.
And CJ.
Plus CJ.
Yeah.
CJ is in that game as well. So you can join us this Wednesday.
And I know there were some people in the chat. Oh, sorry. There were some people who were in the chat of last week's game of Iron Valor who were asking about Honey Heist, and that is in the works. We're working on it. It's gonna be fun. Don't worry about it.
I
Got
have
things in
seen.
the tubes.
I have
The tubes are full of
seen.
honey.
I have tubes are full of honey. All right. All right. So let's pick our winner. Let's see who won tonight's giveaway. Ooh, lots of entries tonight. Lots of entries. I'm gonna close the giveaway. The winner is
Well, it's not Ink and Liar. Daniel must
Roll
have been
that again.
Daniel must have been testing to make sure it was working.
I wanted to make sure everyone here at the end knew what the command was.
Kappa Tiefling!
Kappa Tiefling!
Oh, what a great name.
Kappa Tiefling!
Great
You
snake.
are
Kappa
our
Tiefling.
winner tonight. Congratulations! Congratulations, you are our winner tonight. I believe Danny will reach out to you.
Yes.
Danny will be reaching out to you to get your information, and we will send that to you as soon as possible. Congratulations! Yay! Other than that, we love having you guys every single Monday. We are going to raid, so stick with us for just a little bit longer. We're going to raid, continue to spread the love within the D&D community. We are going to be raiding, I just saw it, Casters and Castles. We're going to be raiding Casters and Castles, so stick around, make sure to share the love with them. Other than that, we will see you all next time. Bye, guys.